Okay, and we are live. Welcome,
Bonkers.
everyone, and happy Memorial Day.
Woo!
In keeping with last session's ruling, we are keeping the 9 good boy points, and I'm not going to reroll them until they use up at least half of them. That way they get a
We're
chance
gonna
to
need
go
the
on.
help. Oh God.
They say that like I don't just... I use like one every once in a blue moon.
You're planning something and you've told us that.
Yeah, Jeffrey, you've been sneaky. You can't say that.
Oh, don't
You keep
worry.
implying something's gonna happen and then nothing happens and it makes us more nervous.
That's a good
Everything's
point.
more horrifying the other side of the hill.
So, all right. So, we are going to mute while we play the intro.
Oh, also for the stream before we start the intro, it's drunk D&D.
Yes, we are choosing to imbibe responsibly during the holiday that only means anything to just Americans. So, we shall mute.
True lies, cat's cries, late at night on the run, magic ties, falling nigh, the moon shines down. Careful who you trust, if only you must stay alive with them. Take your time, solve the crimes. It's better off when you're gone.
All right. So I've got a new radio announcer voice, so we're going to give it a go and see how it sounds. The stream won't hear it, of course, because it just gets me, but you guys will get the full benefit or otherwise. Last time in the Unsung City, the Bianchi Familia puts on another successful night at the Moonlit Palace. It is so packed, in fact, that it's nearly standing room only. If they're going to prosper, they'll need more space soon. Edwin receives a chilling tarot reading that strikes deeper than he thought possible. In other news, Samhain is fast approaching, and there's still no news on who or what is defacing the cemeteries. But Edwin has some theories. Only time will tell what awaits this burgeoning crime family in the wind-strapped seats of the Unsung City. I said seats, like an idiot.
Well, we're in the whole thing. Gotta do it again.
Yeah, we gotta start over now.
All
right, from the top, everyone.
Start recording.
I like your new announcer voice.
Yeah, I tried messing with the equalizer a little bit just to see what it does.
It's very old-timey.
It is.
Thank you. I got some advice from an actual professional audio editor.
Ooh, fancy.
So we rejoin our darling bean Edwin as he is sitting at the bar. It's probably, let's say it's probably like 6 or 7 in the morning. He's come in to do some paperwork. Maria is doesn't open the shop till like 8 at the earliest because fashionably late. So she isn't either around or she isn't up yet.
Edwin was gonna at some point the day before all the shit went down. He was gonna scope out the graveyard just to look at the markings
Mm-hmm.
during the day.
I think we're still day before.
Yeah, the day before we do all the shit, he was gonna just look at the markings to see if he could figure out what they were. That's
Oh
all.
yeah.
This is the morning before you leave to do that.
Okay.
You had some pressing paperwork to do.
Got it.
Unless you'd rather one of the others be here for this, which I sincerely doubt. Because
no, I'm not really sure what we're doing right now, but yes.
you receive a knock. Several 3 firm knocks on the shop door.
All right, he'll go and look. Is there like a peephole in the door?
I assume Maria sprung for a glass door and windows.
So fancy. Can I look who it
Maria
is?
Hasn't said anything.
Jess, that's your cue.
What kind of door is on the shop?
She's dead, Jim.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Alas.
Sorry, what was the question?
The question is, I assume that you got like big glass storefront windows and a glass door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you should be able to see. There appears to be 2 men in sharp business suits and fedoras.
Do I recognize anything about any of them? Do they look like they're criminals of some kind from some family that I know?
They look like they carry themselves like criminals, but they definitely carry themselves like people who are used to getting what they want. One of them is holding
All right.
a briefcase at his side.
All right. I guess Edwin will go to the door and he'll open it and say, "Hello, is there something that you need? We're currently not open. If you come back later."
Hello, I'm Agent Phillips, and this is Agent Santos. We're with the Bureau of Internal Revenue. We're canvassing the local the local businesses. I forgot the word businesses for a second. We're canvassing the local businesses in relevance to an ongoing investigation. Would you mind if terribly, are you the business owner in question?
No, I'm not. She's currently not here right now.
Oh, jeez. Well, we need to see her books and just, go through some basic nitty-gritty details.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry. I don't really have access to any official records of that sort, but I can have you get in contact with her at a later time if you'd like. Is there a time that would work best for you where you can speak with her?
Tell you what, when will she be back?
I don't know. I don't keep track of the lady's schedule, I'm afraid. If you'd leave me a phone number, I can have her call you, and then the two of you can arrange a time to meet and speak, if that would be all right.
Well, our time is very limited, so I'll tell you what. I'll give you my business card as he pulls one out of his jacket pocket and he hands it to you. And
all right.
He motions to Santos, who opens up a briefcase. What's your passive perception?
Let me look. 15.
15. You notice that like as he's opening the briefcase and pulling out something, the header of one of the folders that's on top is it's titled, what is it titled? I have it here. It's titled Bianchi.
Bianchi?
Yes.
Does that name mean anything to me?
It's the name of your crime family.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I forgot from last time.
It was literally in the intro. Yeah, but the name on the folder tab is Bianchi. And Santos
Okay.
pulls out a piece of paper and hands it to the other agent, who then says thanks and then hands it to you. And Agent Phillips says, "Give this and my card to Miss. What was the name?" And Santos says, "I believe it was Maria." Right, Miss Maria, and have her contact us before close of business today to get this audit taken care of, and then we'll be out of your hair. Shouldn't take more than half an hour or two unless we find anything, but this is just a clothing shop, right? It shouldn't be too fast, too hard. Both of them laugh and chuckle.
Oh, of course, sir. There's nothing strange going on here. I'll have her get in touch with you soon. Once she arrives, I will let her know and give you her your information.
Excellent. Look forward to talking to you. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name again, sir?
It's Edwin, sir.
Edwin, and you are Miss Maria's husband?
No, sir. I'm just currently working for her. I manage little things at the shop. Nothing important, though.
Excellent, excellent. And you said you don't know where she keeps her records, right?
I do not. I apologize.
Excellent. Okay. Right. I think that's it. You catch his eyes, like, kind of looking around, seeing if there's anything that he sees. All right. We will see you later. He motions with his head to Santos, and the two of them walk off and get into a dark blue Ford, and they drive off.
How the fuck are we on their radar already? We have one shitty little speakeasy in a basement. How do they? Does anyone even have we even spread the family name around at all? Like, how do fucking people know? I'm confused.
What I think is that another family tipped them off about us.
That would be.
I think that. Go ahead.
Dimitri was spreading it at the fighting ring, but that's about it. And that's the fighting ring.
You've also
Yeah.
You also had a sardine. I'm not saying this is what caused it, but I'm saying that your characters would probably think of you had a sardine can packed speakeasy last night, telling people, "Hey, spread us about by word of mouth."
I mean, that was like
but we
what,
weren't
20
like,
people?
hey, there's a crime family. We were just like, hey, you like booze?
Do you want to know the real reason?
No.
No.
We'll figure it out.
All right, cool.
I mean, yes, but no.
All right, so, Jess,
Mm-hmm.
feel free to come into the scene at any time you desire.
Edwin is gonna look over all the shit that they gave him and like really comb through it to look at what the fuck this is all about.
It's just a sheet of paper. It says, this is basically not a subpoena, but they are enacting their rights as the Bureau of Internal Revenue to audit the books of everyone in town for signs of illegal activity.
Okay, well then Edwin is gonna, I guess, look around outside and really make sure that no one is watching the store right now.
Are you just like leaning out the door and looking left and right? Or are you actually walking around?
He's gonna leave the shop briefly to go and do something mundane. He is gonna go, I guess, back to his apartment to grab something. No, he's gonna go to a store. He's gonna go to the store to like grab something for breakfast. It's still morning, right?
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 in the morning.
He's gonna go to a nearby shop to grab something for breakfast, and he's going to plan both his routes so that he covers all sides of the store, and he's going to look for anyone watching the building.
All right, make me a perception then.
Let me open my character sheet because I accidentally closed roll 20.
You fool.
Are you kidding me? The fuck is this?
You don't see anyone.
Alright. I guess when he gets
there's-
back.
uh,
Yeah.
You see people, you just don't see anyone you think is watching the store.
Maria's gonna
Alright.
pop in while he's gone.
Okay. Tell me, Edwin, did you leave the business card and piece of paper in the store?
No.
Okay.
He brought it with him.
So, Maria, store's unlocked.
Edwin would have locked it before he left. He's not that dumb.
Okay. So,
Yeah, he's not that dumb.
There's probably signs that Edwin was there, like the door to the office is open or something like that. But the store seems to be, in good form. I think Edwin even swept the floors, probably.
Oh. As he should, of course. I'm gonna start putting some new outfits on the mannequins that I have.
Okay.
Make sure they're really looking trendy.
Gotta get that fall fashion in.
Of course.
So tell me, what is the fall fashion?
It's like longer jackets. We've got some cloche hats now. And I'm putting up like some little like sweater vests as well. Those have like really been in sort of like almost like tennis wear, sports wear, just like knit sweaters.
Interesting. Boy, this peach brandy is strong as it starts warming up. All right. All right. So you you start laying that out. You finished like 3 of 4 mannequins in the display when Edwin's gonna walk back in.
Good morning, Eddie. Guess what? I stopped for coffee this morning and felt like we had a little breakthrough with you last night, so I got you a coffee as well. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, miss. That's very kind of you. Some men stopped in earlier from the Internal Revenue Service. They wanted to ask about our books, and I told them that you weren't here and couldn't show them to them. So here's what I think we should do. I'm going to make sure all of the books are in order. When they get here, you just talk about fashion a lot, and hopefully they won't notice anything's wrong.
All right. Shoot, does he think someone tips them off? This happened to my dad a couple of times. And it was always because there was a rival crime family who got a little bit jealous.
Well, they did have some papers talking about the Bianchis, so they must have been told by somebody.
You know what? Let's block off the entrance to the speakeasy downstairs. I don't want them peeping around.
That's a very good idea. I don't know how we're going to block up the entrance to the speakeasy, though.
Neither do I.
I have a ring of telekinesis. Can I put some, like, bricks in the door? Can we disguise the door leading to the basement somehow with, like, something?
Do you want to try moving stuff in front of it, or... I mean, you don't have time to build a brick wall, but...
You know what? I'll move one of the shelves with jewelry, and I'll kind of push it in front of it.
All right.
Okay.
How strong are you?
Edwin will help using his ring of telekinesis.
Not very strong. My strength is an 11.
Okay, so why don't you do me a strength check at advantage then?
Hmm.
Mm.
That's a 13.
Okay. There's not really a. I mean, you got time until you call them, so you could just take longer. I am gonna say that your shoulders hurt when you're done.
Ah,
You have
jeez.
twinge in your shoulders. This is why your daddy hires people with lots of muscle to do things.
Yeah. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Dimitri, I gave him the day off, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you could call
Um,
Dimitri in to help.
A thought. Guess who's probably still in the basement looking at the still?
Oh, am I trapping you down there?
It's fine. Shamrock's not.
Would Edwin know that he's down there?
I would assume so. He didn't hide that he was staying the night.
All right. While
I mean, I've
Edwin's
got
in
a
the
place to go, so I'm just watching the place.
all right. I mean, while Edwin is in the back, I guess, but not downstairs, he's gonna cast message and send a message to Shamrock saying, "Hey, some people from the Internal Revenue Services stopped by. They're investigating our books. Uh, we're blocking you down there temporarily. Don't worry, everything's fine." And then that's the end of the message.
We also have this really nice cask of Amontillado for you down there. Help yourself.
You know everything's going great when they say, "Don't worry, everything's fine." That means everything's fine every time.
Yeah, I'm going to take it all as get out before they block me in. So I'm going to get out before they block me in.
Okay.
I think you're already blocked in at the point that he sends this message.
Yeah. So Shamrock, you get up to the top of the stairs, clump, 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 and you try opening the door, and it feels like there's something really heavy on the other side of it. I mean, you're strong enough. You could probably push it over if you really had to.
I mean, he's using message, so if you want to, you can, I think, respond to it, right?
25
With message?
words.
Yeah.
I believe.
I can respond.
Sending.
Let me
Yeah.
out is only 3.
Hold on. Let me make sure of that.
Yeah, sending is 25 words across the long
I
distance
didn't
message
use-
is 100 feet, unlimited
Message
words.
also requires line of effect.
Does that mean line of sight?
You have to have. You can cast a spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
If I know he's downstairs relatively near the still, would that be?
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, blah 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 blah. And can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
So Shamrock might know that that's what he's doing. I don't know, though.
I mean, I'm gonna assume that Shamrock knows enough to know what the message spell is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
You
we've
just
know,
used it
knows that
before.
he's going.
courier
mad.
pigeons, message spells, typical things
Yeah.
going to the front.
I'm gonna assume that Shamrock doesn't assume that he's going mad hearing voices.
Yeah, no.
Just
Okay.
I'm feeling nice tonight.
I
He's
just
seen
mean that
some shit, but yeah.
Shamrock knows some magicy stuff. He's an artificer. He's got some magicy knowledge, so he probably knows of spells used to do that and knows kind of how they work. Is my
Okay.
assumption.
I'm not making you roll an Arcana to know what's going on. If you want to whisper back, you may. But I'm gonna say you're limited to like a sentence or two.
I'm coming up. And with that, he
Oh,
gets
we
up from his
already
chair.
he goes sends a message back. Oh, we already blocked it. That might
You're
not be
using another
smart.
message.
Yeah, I mean it's a
Okay.
cantrip. I can use as many as I want.
All right. So he's using another message. Shamrock, you're at the door when pushing on it for weight. When Edwin's message arrives back to you that they already blocked you in.
Additionally, they might be watching the store, so we probably shouldn't have strange people leaving without them entering.
Well, they entered last night.
Yes, but we don't know how long they've been watching for, and if they see people leaving at strange hours, they might get suspicious. I know it's uncomfortable, but please, just for now, stay down there.
Is there a window that leads out, like it's like a side alley or something?
No.
I think it's underground, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
underground. This is a cellar.
Yeah, I mean some cellars have windows, but nah.
No, this is very much made here to be hidden.
I'm sorry. You're stuck down there.
He's gonna develop claustrophobia over this.
He's not going to be there that long. We're going to call these guys soonish.
I'll rule that you can try to, like, peek through a gap or something, or listen at the door with disadvantage.
How long am I going to be down here?
Another message
Uh,
spell.
Not that long, I think. We'll probably talk to the officers soon. So maybe in an hour or two you can come out.
Make it quick. Clump, 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 annoyedly down the stairs. And you know what? He's feeling a little bit spiteful. He's going to take one of the tables, not the bar, but like just one of the tables pulled out and sort of just set down his mithril armor and just start chipping away at the rust. Just try to get some work done.
Okay. So, back with
All right.
Maria and Edwin.
Edwin is trying to fix up the books, one, to make them look like the numbers match up with stuff, and two, to make it look like he didn't write it. Because Edwin, I think, is thinking, as soon as these guys see these books, they're going to know that Maria didn't keep them. So he's going to try and make them look more like what he thinks she would do.
And I think I've seen this happen before at one of my dad's places, so I'm going to lean over and see if I can help at all.
Okay, Edwin.
Yeah.
Are you proficient with and have access to a forgery kit?
No. I have cartographer's kit.
If only you knew someone who was.
Cooking
Do we?
this is going to be really
Do you?
difficult.
Would any of us know that you have a forgeries kit?
Mhm.
We would? Oh,
Mhm.
then we'll just...
Someone here does.
Does she? Oh, poor baby, and he's stuck in the fucking.
I'll
God
message
damn
Shamrock and be like, hey, do you know anyone good at forgery, by the way?
You know we have a telephone down here, right?
it.
Why use the telephone when you can use message?
There's a lot of magic being thrown around for this.
Just shamrocking
You want to
flashbacks to
run
the
up my
police
bills?
station.
Can't afford that.
Of course, she uses message on everything. Alright, so
Just call Donnie.
All right. And yeah, I guess I'll give you a call.
alright, let's flash over to Donovan. What is formerly doing? At
It's 7 a.m. He's
7
asleep.
a.m., yeah.
Like any sane person.
So your phone starts ringing. Ring.
He absolutely like fucking trudges across the room, trips over the cello cakes because he forgot where he put it last night.
The child just moved to spite you.
It would. It's like a cat when you're trying to walk. It gets under you and then you trip it, and then it like somehow looks at you with those guilty little eyes. Anyways, I get over to the phone.
No, we don't have a phone. Alright.
You haven't had a phone in 10 years.
I was hoping to roll why they have like a phone ringing sound, but they don't. I'll have to add that to the game. Alright, so your phone rings, and it wakes you up.
Morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. So funny story that I can't really tell over the phone. But could you come on down to the shop, the regular shop? We just need you to take a quick peek at something right now as soon as possible.
Do I need to bring a gun?
What? Yeah, you might as well. But
All
hide
right.
it on your person. And also, like, bring stuff to, like, not to forge, but if you were about to write something, yeah, maybe you didn't want it to look like your own handwriting. You could bring something for that as well.
If we're gonna discuss this, or if we can't discuss this over the phone, it's not worth it. Okay. Yeah, I'll bring it.
Thank you.
Alright. So, formally,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that being up at 7 a.m. is really getting you down.
I don't think downers are what I need. If it's getting me down. Well, I can't get sleepier, Jeffrey. At least let me down some fucking espresso before I have a downer.
No, it's happy juice.
Yeah, you're getting an upper.
The
I don't
I
know
guess
if sun drops are like weed, I will be too sleepy.
No, sun drops make everything that sucks feel good again. Makes you happy.
Okay,
Happy
Whatever's
juice.
on you.
Monster Energy.
I'll take my Xanax Monster Energy.
Okay. All right. So, in accordance with the tradition, a Constitution save, please.
This is gonna make me so good at forging somehow.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're starting off strong.
You do not develop a tolerance to the drug.
Poggers.
Oh, that's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yeah, it is. It means I don't have to spend more money on it, but I'm already addicted. I've been addicted. I did super cocaine and didn't get addicted, and then I did Monster Energy Xanax and got addicted immediately.
All right.
As is life, I guess.
So,
Um, mhm.
you drop it. You do some drops, and the stress of the day just seems to become not as important.
Yeah, whatever the
Is-
fuck's going on down there, it'll
Whatever it
be
is,
fine.
you can handle it. You're confident you got this.
Yeah.
So you make your way downtown with that confident swagger, and you get to the shop.
Morning, Maria.
Maria yanks your hand and grabs you back into the office.
Ow, ow. What's going on?
So here's the deal. The IRS is kind of on our tails.
Bureau of Internal Revenue. It's not called the IRS for
Okay.
many tens of years yet.
The
Oh, sorry.
Bureau of Internal Revenue is kind of on our tails right now. The issue being that somebody tipped them off, I think. And so we're going to have to cook the books a little bit and make it look like we're not doing the illegal things that we are. Normally, I would let Eddie take care of it. However, neither of us are very good at forgery, and I heard that you were. We were wondering if you could just lend a hand. Thank you.
Oh yeah, sure. I saw the Hawthorns out of their books a couple times. I know what's going on.
I mean,
Mostly.
I'm pretty sure like your average forgery would be like making fake IDs for your street gang. But
Yeah, that's how I think I did my focus on forgery after I had to get my like million fake IDs that I have.
Edwin is probably familiar with what fake documents are supposed to look like. He just doesn't have the skill to do that himself, like the
And Maria's watched her
dexterity.
dad do it a couple of times as well.
between the
So we can
three of
probably
you,
guide him.
I think
I don't need.
between
Yeah.
Maria and Edwin, you can give formally advantage on this check.
Woohoo.
The books.
For a forgery kit, I couldn't I didn't get it from the compendium. I just put it on there. Is it charisma because it's manipulating how something is perceived, or is it dexterity because it's like a hand, like it's a like muscle? You know, it's a muscle.
What's the attribute, essentially?
What's the
Good
attribute?
question. I would say it'd be intelligence, but
I'd say intelligence or
It's
dexterity.
your game. It's your world.
Intelligence or dexterity, depending upon how you want to do it.
Well, I'm stupid, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna do it so dexterously.
So dexterous.
I'm gonna let Edwin and Maria think for me.
All right. Empty head, no thoughts. Got it. So go ahead and empty head, no thoughts. This.
No thoughts, but the hand of a surgeon. Watch this.
19. Thank you for the advantage.
All right.
Hell yeah.
This took you probably about 2 hours.
Oh no.
Woof.
Sharon's still down in the basement, just fucking rust. Fucking lock me in.
Can
Maria messages you. How you doing down there? You're a real trooper. All right, well, he's probably doing fine.
Edwin can what?
You said can, and then you stopped.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Cool. Couldn't have been.
I think it was just a race to see who does message.
Couldn't have been important then. Anyway.
Damn.
Before we call them, Edwin's just going to remind Maria that she doesn't need to try and understand all the numbers. They're meant to look fake, so.
All right.
Or not meant to look fake, but they're meant to look like she made them, so.
Oh, they're meant to look like Maria made them.
They're meant to
they're
look
meant
like
to
I
look
made them?
Yeah, that's why we did it. We made them not to look like a perfect business, but to look like a startup being run by somebody who doesn't 100% know what they're doing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, that's what's suspicious.
Yeah, and Shamrock's also going to realize that it's probably bad news if it gets loud in the basement. So he's just going to, like, after, like, the second hour, he's just going to, like, just put his armor back in the bag and just sit at one of the chairs and just look around. And just, it's a book. I'll read it. Fuck it. Lock me in the basement. Yeah.
Can I ask a question, real quick?
Sure.
So Edwin would have been registered as like a magic-y person when he moved over from England. What are the laws around using magic if you're registered? Like
In reference to what?
Like casting a spell like message.
To do what?
Talk to somebody.
Okay, Edwin. It just like all law, it's context sensitive. Using message to say alert the people your buddies who are inside robbing a bank, that's illegal. Using message to tell the person across the street that their cat's just run away, that's not illegal.
I understand that, but I'm just asking if, like, I'm assuming that they can't listen in on a message spell because it's happening in your head, but if they like cast detect magic and they see you casting a spell like message, is that immediate grounds for arrest? I guess is my question.
They're going to ask questions, but I don't think they're going to start throwing out cuffs.
Yeah,
This
that's
would be
my
a
question.
Probable cause area. Do they have reason to suspect that you are doing something illegal with that message spell?
All right, that's fine. What about a spell like detect magic or dispel magic?
Okay, so the rules around detection spells are very odd. But in general, the court rulings have been so far that unless you are with the police, just like a general person on the street requires consent to use a detection spell on another person. However,
Okay.
if you are police and you have a court order, for example, or a warrant, you can do it without. Or, although it will have to be brought up in any litigation, a police officer with reasonable suspicion can cast a detection spell on you.
It's messed
So
up.
you can detect magic you can use on non-people however you want, but using it on
Especially if
people
you're
requires
black.
consent. Okay. Using it on non-people can be done though. That's not an issue. Okay.
Like black people and gays.
I meant more like
Mm.
mundane objects that might be magical, but sure.
Welcome to 1920s. If you're not a wasp, then you're not a person.
All right. Well, that's all I wanted to know. I just wanted to know if
if you use it on, say, if you use a detection spell on a person, then it's generally, you don't know that you're being detected necessarily. I don't think there's anything in the rules that actually say like you know that someone's casting a detection spell upon you, unless the monster stat block specifically says.
you would probably have to hide it still with like sleight of hand or something.
Yeah,
But
I mean, but if you just
Yeah.
like if someone's walking down the sidewalk in front of you, not paying attention to you, their spine doesn't tingle when you cast a detection spell on them or anything. However,
okay, I just wanted to know like the specifics of what Edwin would know he can and can't do
go
magic
ahead
wise.
and in a situation, just ask me like, would Edwin know this or not? If you have any
Okie dokie.
doubt.
Got it. Sorry for stalling everything for that question.
No, it's important to know.
Mm-hmm.
Important facts.
Thank you for
Which-
asking.
Which actually gives me a good idea for if they do find the basement. So, good on you.
Okie dokie. Cool. All right. I guess Edwin will go into the back, not basement back, but like upstairs back, and just like start doing busy work back there.
Before
And,
I do this, I need to
yeah.
get some more ice because boy, this brandy is getting hard on me.
On the rocks is the way to go.
Alrighty.
I love the scotch.
I have scotch as well, but it's really shitty low quality scotch.
Ooh.
So I
Yeah,
just
that's
mixed
your
it.
mistake.
I mixed it with soda
Yeah.
so that it's palatable and not
That's fair.
disgusting.
I
Yeah,
have
love any double wood single malts. Good shit.
I have 4 shots of Bailey in coffee.
Well, that's a mood.
I have
Speaking of, I
50
need to top off.
milligrams of THC. I mean, not
Oh, yeah.
50, 15. 50 would kill me. I mean, it wouldn't, but, you know.
Oh
You'd
no,
be very, very
I just
high.
have vodka lemonade.
that's
I
fair.
need to buy some vodka. I don't have any vodka at my apartment.
I don't have any alcohol in my apartment.
Bought a bunch of vodka last weekend with my It's Complicated, and came back next week, and like almost all of it's fucking gone. Just listen, I get it's COVID, but be easy on my vodka, damn it.
I don't
Yeah.
drink very much, so I don't have that problem. I'd have like every so often a friend of mine from like high school will talk to me and they'll come by for some reason and they'll be like, here's some alcohol. So I've got a bunch of alcohol that I didn't buy that I haven't drinking any of or have barely drunken any of.
All right, I'm back.
Damn.
And that's all
Right.
all my liquor.
Wish that
Dude,
were
I
me.
really wish when I was still seeing my sugar daddy, he kept trying to get me, like, give me expensive vodka. I really should have taken him up on it.
probably
Yeah, you
not a
should.
good thing to talk about on stream.
I don't
Oh, hi,
say his
people. How's it going?
name.
So, anyway, I'm back with ice now. This is much more tolerable.
Oh, yeah.
So, have you guys sorted yourselves out?
I
Uh,
think so.
who's to say?
Yeah, with the brain
Edwin,
blast.
before he
Good.
goes into the back, he's gonna give Maria the card and papers and say, "Okay, these are the people that came in to talk to us. They want to talk by the end of the day, and we probably shouldn't keep Shamrock down there very, very long. So, I believe in you. Do your best." And then he's
All
gonna
right.
go into the back.
Okay.
No pressure, but
All right.
if you fuck this up, you are going to get arrested.
I'm just gonna shake you out a little bit. All right, guess I'm gonna call.
Excellent. So, the phone rings once, twice, before the third ring can land. Hello? Agent Phillips?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How can I help you, miss?
I was told to call this number about my business. You guys had some questions about our books.
You must be Miss Maria.
Yes, that's me.
Says your name here is Romano?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, excellent. When are you able to come to see us?
You can stop by anytime within the next hour or two.
Excellent. We were just down the road grabbing some late breakfast. We'll be down there in about 5 minutes.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
He hangs up.
Can Edwin actually? What time is it right now? It's been 2 hours, right?
It's been 2 hours past, so it is now about 8 o'clock. Or no, it's probably about 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, Edwin's gonna stay in the back and do busy work.
I mean, you can go do your investigation if you want.
He was gonna find an excuse to go out and watch the outside of the store and look around more for people watching, but
Okay.
he's just gonna stay in the back because I can't think of a good excuse for him going out again.
Anything happening in this 5 minutes?
I'm just gonna try to look as studious as possible behind the counter.
What about formally? What's going on with formally?
I'm going to the back because I can't contribute anything that's going to be helpful. Like I know him. There's nothing like it's only going to go down if he stays in there. I'm going to go in the back. I'll put my little cello case up so it's not like going to trip somebody over if they go through the doorway, and I'm just going to do busy work with Edwin, to be honest. Like if anything needs like ironing for the shop or
Okay.
sorting.
Cool. Okay, cool. So, you are, standing there about 5 minutes, and the two. Did you flip the open sign?
It's 9 o'clock. Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. So, the two men in suits, they dark blue Ford, Windstar maybe, convertible for sure. Drives up, and the two men in suits with fedoras get out, take off their sunglasses. One of them leans over and pulls out a briefcase, and both of them walk up. One of them taps the other on the arm and points to your open sign, and then both of them walk in. The door bell chimes as they walk in, and one of them says, looks around and sees you and walks up and holds out a hand and says, "Hello, miss. My name is Agent Phillips, and this is Agent Santos. Am I to believe that you are Miss Maria Romano?
I shake the hand and I say, yes, I am. It's such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being patient with me this morning. I'm sorry I wasn't in when you visited.
Quite understandable. We did arrive very early. But we were led to believe that that was around the time that shops started opening up around here. Our apologies.
Oh, mine opens up at 9 a.m. I'm sorry for any confusion.
Of course. Probably get a time sign or something to put on the front window.
That's a good idea. Thank you. It's still also new. I'm excited to be opening my own business, though. So,
Yes. Our records show as Santos pulls out a folder with your name on it, and he opens it up, and you can see a headshot of you on the top, like paper clipped to a piece of paper, one of the files. He says here that you're from New York. Why did you move here?
oh, aren't I popular? To be honest, my family I love them so much, but they're a little overbearing, so I really just wanted a fresh start down here.
Are you at all related to what was the name of your father?
My father's Mr. Romano.
No, out of character. What was the name of your father?
Oh, his name is Johnny Romano.
Are you at all related to Johnny Romano?
Yes, I am.
Ah, yes.
He and I don't talk very much, I'm sorry to say, but...
Yes. I can understand that is. My own daughter is nearly finished with middle school now, and already eager to get out into the world, so on and so forth.
Oh, I love it, kids.
Right. So, tell me, do you have the books?
Oh,
Where
yes.
do you keep your ledgers?
I keep them right under the counter in a little safe here. And I open it up and I kind of put them out. I did hear that you wanted to look at these, so here they are.
Yes, just in reference to an ongoing investigation, where just canvassing the neighborhood and asking some questions of the local shop owner as well, making sure that everything's above board.
Oh,
A
I hope
surprise
everything's all
inspection, if
right.
you were, as he laughs.
Well, I hope everything's all right. I know we wouldn't want any trouble going on around here.
Absolutely not, ma'am. So, as he completely, takes it from your hand, doesn't even look at it, just hands it over to Santos, who opens it up and starts going through it. So, okay. So, Santos, kind of looks it over and reads through it carefully. Meanwhile, Agent Phillips says, so, I understand that you were you've moved here just recently. Have you
Mm-hmm.
heard anything about a group calling themselves I already forgot the name. The Bianchis.
The Bianchis.
Yes, apparently some sort of crazed individual is claiming, or some sort of individual called in an anonymous tip to us saying that there's this new crime family running a speakeasy out of this district.
Oh.
And
Well, I've not heard anything about that. It is a common Italian last name, but I've certainly not heard it in regards to a speakeasy around here.
Cool. Go ahead and make me a deception check.
Okay.
Okay. Both of you look out as a fire engine goes by, apparently. So, tell me, miss, what is your What is it that you sell here?
Oh, I sell all sorts of stuff. I sell clothes like dresses, tops and skirts, um, sweater, like clothing accessories. I also sell some jewelry. I've got a lot of pearls. They're my favorite, and they're so in right now, you know. We've got some hats. Close hats are very in for the fall. And got a couple of shoes, not a lot. I'm hoping to up that a little bit. And, you know, some little handbags over there.
Mm-hmm. Says here that this property was goodness. It looks like the property was formerly owned by your father.
Yes, he gave me a little start, which is why I do feel bad not having talked to him in a couple of months. But it was very nice of him. He gave me a little boost, and I've been running it past then.
Excellent. And can you tell me what do you know of the nighttime activities in this district? Would you say that there are shady individuals about?
Well, it's a big city, so I'm sure they are. I mean, the most I know about the nighttime activities is it's not necessarily safe for me to be walking out alone, but I'm really only going to restaurants and that type of thing. There's some really great places around here that have some excellent Italian food. I can't help myself.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I myself prefer the more traditional fare, and of course, Agent Santos over here, as he looks up at his name and then looks back down. He likes this new Chinese food that they're serving down at Little Tokyo.
Oh, I've not had it yet. Do I need to try it out? Is it any good?
Santos doesn't even look up, but he says, yes, what do they call it? The Bright Wing Duck restaurant was quite good.
Well, thank you for the recommendation. I'll have to give it a try sometime.
Mm-hmm. He just goes back to reading without acknowledging you. So, yes. So, okay. So yes, Agent Phillips pulls your attention back to him and says, and what do you know about the abhuman population around here? Would you say that they are a prevalent demographic?
I feel like I've seen more humans than abhumans, you know, even though I am one of them. Yeah, I mean, I see them around every once in a while. Certainly, I'd say I see more humans, especially in the shop.
You're elf, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he spouts something off. He says, "You in Elven." He says, "You hide your ears well in that hair."
Thank you. I don't necessarily try to, but I just love the hairstyle.
And he looks over at Agent Santos, and Agent Santos gives him a nod. And then he turns back to you and he says, "All right, excellent. Tell me, have you heard of an individual by the name of Shamrock?"
Hard to say. I have heard people say Shamrock, but I don't know if they're really talking about the leaf or a person. Is there like a context to me having heard about this?
As a private investigator that just recently went missing, that our department is interested in retaining the services of. Apparently, he's quite good at his job. We're just asking around. He supposedly does odd jobs for small businesses.
Oh, all right. Well, if I hear anything, and if I ever meet someone named Shamrock, I'd be sure to let them know.
Excellent. We are also trying to locate him and his partner in regards to their taxes and their ledgers and so on and so forth. If you do happen to meet him, would you please give him our number?
Very well. The same one that's on the card?
No, that's the number for our car phone. The number there on the bottom is the local office. Just have him call that one, and they'll set up an appointment for us.
Well, if I ever happen across him, I will.
Excellent. Did you have any questions, Agent Santos? Agent Santos looks up and he's just turning over the last page of the ledger. And he closes it up and hands it to Agent Phillips, who then hands it to you, and Agent Santos says, no, everything looks okay here.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate not just you guys being so thorough about this, but also keeping the area safe. I definitely wouldn't want my customers to feel like they can't be comfortable coming here. So if you need anything, you let me know. Just give me a call. You have the number now.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. As he's
that's totally fine. Have a nice day.
Yeah. As he's walking the door, he stops and looks at one of the displays and tilts his head, and he's like, if I wanted to get a hat for my wife, which one would I get?
It depends. Does your wife like the trendy stuff, or is she more of a classics type of person? Let's go safe and say she's a classics type of person, but get her a little straw boater hat. Those are so fun for going out on windy days, especially if she gets a little ribbon with it.
Sure. How about this one, as he picks up the first hat that looks like it's made of straw, whether or not it's a boater hat. and he puts it on the counter.
That is a great one. If I can I recommend this other one? And I pull out an actual boater hat with a little baby blue ribbon.
Oh.
It's the exact same price, but it's just going to be so adorable on literally anyone.
I see. Yes, that'll be great. Thank you so much. How much is it?
Good question. How much were hats in the 1920s?
Time to learn.
Hats were close hats were $1 to $4. So
Depends.
this hat's okay.
Yeah,
Let's say
is
it's
it a woman's
$2.
hat?
$2.
Okay, two gold then, and he pulls out his he pulls 2 coins out of the inside of his jacket, and he places them on the counter. He says, "Thank you so much, miss. And can I get a box as well?" As he puts another coin on the counter.
Yes, absolutely. And I have little gift boxes in the back, and I'm gonna wrap it up all nice.
Oh, excellent! Thank you so much. As he walks out with this box, it's probably about the size of his torso. because hat boxes.
Yep.
And the two of them, he places it carefully in the back of the car, and then the two of them drive off. So I rolled a 4, a 5, and a 6.
On what?
On perception.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That 19 and the 15 were safe.
They have no suspicions at all. We are a reputable business.
Hell yeah.
For now, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, at least you guys are. Ugh.
Shamrock. Why is Shamrock getting investigated? I don't like that.
Because every business is getting investigated, and he has a business.
Even one that hasn't been open for 2 months.
Are you
So
registered
true.
within the municipal city limits? Yes.
Yep.
Getting investigated. Welcome to my
God.
bad boy points.
Oh dear.
Oh.
You fiend. How dare.
Today's IRS audit.
That went surprisingly well, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like we aced that one. I feel like Maria aced that one.
Yeah, that was tight.
You did
Dude,
good.
Maria rolls her eyes as soon as they leave and goes, "Oh, so hot. Be nice to them. All right." And then she'll go and collect everyone else.
So, Maria,
Hmm.
if you don't already have one, go ahead and have a point of inspiration.
Oh, cute.
Hot pog.
And for those of you who are not familiar with the way inspiration works, you can spend a point of inspiration to gain advantage on a roll before the roll is made, or if you find someone who's really getting good into their RP, you can give them one as an encouragement. It's a positive reinforcement thing.
Yeah.
So, now, Edwin, you may go and investigate everything.
All right. Edwin will probably stay in the back until Maria comes and lets them know that they can leave, and then after
She's
that,
going to
he'll...
give you one of the gold pieces that she earned for helping out.
Oh, thank you so much, miss. I have some things I need to take care of, so I'll be back later. But I want to go and investigate some things before we head to the graveyards tomorrow. So he's going to say that, and then he's going to go and head out and look at the shit painted on the
I grab
graveyards.
Edwin. I grab him by the shoulder.
Oh, okay. Edwin, he is surprisingly easy to pull around.
No, not surprising.
I guess that's true.
You've got that ring, right?
The ring? What ring?
Shamrock's still locked in the basement. Can you help us move the bookshelf?
Oh, yes, of course.
I forgot about him. Oh, no.
Go back and...
All three of us are just going to push the one shelf out of the way.
Yeah. He's going to say, all right, let's pretend that we didn't forget about that when he gets up here. And then he'll use the ring.
You almost left.
Shamrock just turned the other page downstairs. I wonder where they actually want to call me.
So yeah, we go and we let Shamrock out.
Boy, I hope no one forgets about me down here.
5 years later. Yep, sure is a long conversation they're having.
I would never forget about my boy.
And then we have a zombie apocalypse on the 31st. Boy, I wonder where Shamrock is in office.
Just upstairs, it's Fallout universe, just nuclear holocaust. Downstairs, just
Maria's like,
call
oh,
me.
I knew I forgot something.
Yeah, we're all Cronenberg monsters 80 years later, and he's still down there.
So, Shep, you guys, with the three of you, it's not as horrible to move it, although your shoulders still kind of hurt.
All right.
Shamrock just hearing the shuffling coming from there is like, about damn time.
You can come out now.
Takes the book he's been disinterestedly reading and sets it back on the shelf. Pats himself down. Well, that was interesting. So, how'd it go?
Just as a heads up, they are kind of looking through all of the local businesses. By the way, it went amazing. I, of course, was a superstar. Also, they are looking for you, and you should probably be careful. The heads up, just to let you know.
Fuck.
They're looking for Shamrock?
Yes, they were hoping to audit his business as well. But also they might call you in for some favors or something. They stopped saying my name for a little bit, so it was like in one ear, out the other. But
Hell.
Well, if they are investigating you, Shamrock, your business, I don't believe, has done anything. So there shouldn't be anything wrong with your finances.
Yeah,
There's
that's
nothing
part
wrong
of
with
the issue.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with me.
His business hasn't done anything.
Yeah?
It's kind of hard to say that he just took a 2-month vacation.
Especially because
You-
how have we been getting the money?
Yeah, even harder still to say that took a 2-month vacation after my partner went missing.
Yeah,
That's a lot of questions.
And after being paid under the table by the mob.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Alright.
can you say it's like family money or something? That's what I always do.
I just look up and just...
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because of the...
Yeah, the metal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A fancy dress hat was like $6.50.
Oh, dang it. I undercharged him.
New at the business.
The average price here seems to be $1 or $3, but
Well, it wasn't super fancy. It was just a straw hat
yeah,
with a little ribbon.
and a hat box.
I'll never recover from this financially.
All right, so
We're
you,
fucked.
Edwin,
Yeah.
which of the 5 cemeteries do you want to
I guess I'll start at, like, the northmost one, and...
So you head to the northmost. It's like on the opposite side of town from you, but yeah, you make your way over there. Are you walking or are
Alright.
you taking a cab?
I'll take a cab.
Okay, it's gonna cost you about 3 gold to get over there.
Okie doke.
Before Edwin runs off.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a couple times I've hung out with Jake over at his shop. I have his number.
Yeah, you probably have the number of
Yeah.
the shop.
Well, I got a few errands I need to run before we get down to the nitty gritty. So call me at this number in a bit, and I should be there.
Of course, I'll make sure to do that. I'm just going to look at the symbols that are drawn in the graveyards, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't be
You want
anything
company?
urgent. If you would like, you're certainly welcome to come.
Yeah. You know what? You should probably get suited up yourself. So just going to take the paperback, just add an address to it, and pass back over. Meet me up here once you're all done looking at your symbols.
All right, I'll make sure to do that.
All right. Take care of yourself.
You too, good luck.
Yes. And before they leave, just lean down to Donnie. Just keep an eye on him. I don't think he has a head for this.
Yeah, that's why I'm going. I don't trust him.
No faith!
You have yet to prove yourself.
That's fair.
We like the cream. We don't want him to get, well, creamed.
So I'm going to, on the sly, pass you a potion of greater healing, and a potion of visibility too, just because I got these things in my bag.
Oh, thank you, Dad. Potion of greater healing, potion of invisibility. Wow.
Don't spend them all at once.
or two if it's gonna stay around.
Have fun, you kids.
Edwin has cure wounds. He can heal things.
I'm also a cleric.
Just in case.
But Dad's packing you a lunch. Are you gonna spit in his face?
Oh God. Well, off you trot then. I'm sure I just pat on the shoulder and sort of nudge you towards the door.
All right.
Edwin's waiting at the door for them to be done talking.
We'll head out then. Shoot.
Alrighty.
What's
We'll get a cab and head to the graveyard.
Yeah. Sorry about the distraction. On you go.
You get to so you get to the graveyard. It costs you about 3 gold.
Okay.
Uh,
What is Fritz doing? Is Fritz doing anything?
Who fucking knows, King?
Oh, you're back. Okay. You were out.
I've been here.
You
Yeah,
haven't taken
Gray's
out the
never been
trash.
gone.
So you got to see all the drama,
Yeah,
and yet still stuck at the burlesque place.
probably.
Don't worry, I'll
He's
swing by.
probably fucking around his apartment because it's early in the morning and he's a nightlife person.
TLDR, I'm going to swing by, pick you up before I do my errands.
Fuck yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, it's
Yay.
boys' day out and Maria's day at work. Good luck, Maria. Sorry. Have fun running your boutique. We love you so much. We'll see you tonight.
Alright, cool. So, you head to the first graveyard. Or the first cemetery, I'm sorry. Don't yell at me.
How dare.
And, there is a police tape cordon keeping people off it. This has not stopped kids from climbing under it and drawing all over the walls.
Okay.
This is Chicago.
Right.
So true.
So little kids with chalk have started like filling in holes in the symbols and drawing little squiggles on them and things like that.
Okay. Is there anyone watching? Can we go past the tape?
I'm sure there's people watching. There's probably at least one police officer standing there.
Okay.
Can
How are we?
He's looking.
Yeah, how much of the symbols can we see from where we're standing?
Oh, all of it.
Oh, okay. Then we don't need to sneak in.
I mean, yeah, like standing like back enough, but not in the street. You should see like all of it. 'Cause it's only like maybe a 5 to 10 foot section of the wall on each side that's covered with symbols.
Okay. I guess everyone will look at it from wherever they're at and try and discern what's kids scribbling and what's,
Right. Do me an Arcana
ritual
check.
stuff.
Due to your background, did we give you one of the special books?
No. He got the violin.
You got the violin, that's right. Due to your background, I'll say you can do this check with advantage. That would make sense.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Alright, good stuff. Excuse me. So, there is no I mean, for you, it's clear as day what's going on. But an average person, there's no obvious what's symbols and what's not, other than like the flowers and the smiley faces and things like that.
Right.
And there's no obvious pattern, but you already are primed to think of this as part of a whole. And this kind of looks like what you would expect, kind of like the magical version of a concave dish to be. Like, catch and redirect the power that's going at it.
Okay.
Maybe like a focusing dish, maybe? Like a magnifying lens.
So it's redirecting energy to the middle. Is that right?
Redirecting energy somewhere.
Okay.
You definitely could postulate that if you... I'm with the 25. You could definitely postulate that if the others are exactly the same, then this is kind of drawing a bounding box for something.
Okay.
Or
Oh.
perhaps all of them are channeling something towards the middle of the shape.
Now I had looked up stuff on the Halloween guy, the
Samhain.
unseelie, the unseelie court guy.
The King of the Land of Eternal Fall, yes.
Yes. Would I know if this is involved in the rituals around him at all?
Could be.
Okay,
It
so I
kind of
wouldn't know, but
depends.
I might.
I mean, it kind of depends on what you're doing with it. These symbols could just as easily be used to contain him to an area as they could be to summon him. It depends upon what the bits at the center of the symbol, where all that energy's going. It depends what that is. It's kind of
Okay.
like this is kind of like setting up some capacitors around it.
Edwin,
Yes.
I think if we're counting all of these graveyards and they all kind of contain an area,
Cemetery.
if all these cemeteries and they sort of create a perimeter for an area, and you're saying that it can contain something. If they're able to summon him and they use the prism to link all of the graveyards, they could create like a boundary for him to destroy.
I suppose that might be possible. It could be that they're trying to keep him here, though I don't think it's possible to keep him here.
I think if they can keep him here, it's specifically to use him as a weapon.
Well,
We
that's
also kind of
possible.
live.
Well, there may be more symbols at the center that we could examine. If anything is going to happen with these, it's going to be at the center of all of them.
I mean, yeah, it's just that like we live.
I agree, but I think we need to get more of a handle on how to stop this from happening before we can
Yeah, no, you're
stop
not
it.
wrong. Yeah.
I think that we should head to the. Let me look at my notes. Mark Clausewitz Memorial Park before we decide on how to handle this.
No, yes, of course. I wasn't trying to imply that we should be done with our research, simply that it's more of a problem than I had anticipated.
I agree. This is very disturbing.
As you guys are talking, you notice the police officers notice you kind of loitering, and his attention's starting to head towards you.
Or freaking leave it and get out of here,
We
cop.
should go now. He's gonna call a cab, I guess, and we're gonna head to Mark Clausewitz Memorial Park.
Alright, so you head towards Mark Clausewitz Memorial Park. It's going to cost you another gold and 5 silver.
Okay.
I mean, this is pocket change to you, but you guys have spent more than the fancy hat at the shop. Just traveling around. So you get to the Mark Clausewitz Memorial Park. It's pretty much like any other municipal park, really. There's trees, walking paths, a duck pond. Some people are feeding stale bread to ducks.
Now there should be a cemetery somewhere in this park. We're gonna need to find it. I wouldn't know where the cemetery is.
You know that it's vaguely in the center.
All right, we should look near the center of the park for it. Would you mind assisting me with this?
I
No.
should point out that this thing's probably like an acre or two.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not big at
It's
all.
not huge.
Oh, yeah.
You
All right.
probably have to walk for a few minutes to get to the center, but it's not like hours of searching.
All right.
There
To the
are
center we go.
Yeah, there's actually like a couple signs, like this way to the memorial site.
Alrighty. What do we find there?
You find what looks to be, it looks to be an area with a large wrought iron fence and some hedges placed, decoratively, but also kind of purposely to give privacy to anyone inside. And the
Okay.
gates appear to be open for the day, so people can actually come in and mourn. And inside is what looks to be a collection of mausoleums and crypts and memorial stones, statues, whatever those memorial obelisk things are with names carved on them.
All right.
You know, angel statues everywhere because of course there are.
Naturally.
Yeah, lots and lots of stuff like that.
Is there anything that's been graffitied?
Nothing looks to have been graffitied. If you want to make an investigation, you can poke around a little bit and see if you can find anything.
Sure.
And go ahead and make an Arcana check too. And formerly you
I
can
also
as
make
well,
an
but
Arcana check.
you may as well.
Wonderful.
Oh my god.
69, nice.
So, formerly you see Edwin like reaching out and poking around, and you're like, I want to poke around too, but nothing really comes to you. Edwin, if you were
Yeah.
to do something with a ritual, it'd probably be right here in this little like area that looks like it was like a plinth maybe for a ceremony at one point that someone just kind of left there,
Okay.
or a dais maybe. Like if you were gonna do something, that's where it would be. So you walk over
Can I?
there, but with a
Yeah.
7 investigation, you don't. You look around. You're positive that there is no signs whatsoever.
Is there anything that's not graffiti but is like carved? And could I look for that instead?
I mean, you look.
Oh, okay.
You looked hard for everything you could think of, and
Okay.
you didn't quite find anything. Do either of you have detect magic?
No, I don't.
I do, and I have it prepared today.
If
Hell
you
yeah.
want to use that,
Yeah.
along with an Arcana check or a religion, whichever you want to do, I'll let you get a little bit more information if you do a good roll.
Absolutely. I'm not proficient in either Arcana or religion. It doesn't matter. They're both int.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to use a
Dungeons
good
and
roll point for
Dragons
that?
is a game. I think I would like to. Hey guys,
Do it.
Yeah, let's learn fucking something about this ritual.
because we live there.
Go ahead and make
Yeah.
another Arcana check.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What is this?
there's some Bayback bullshit. That's what.
Woohoo!
I'm,
Okay.
I'm playing the world's shittiest cleric.
No.
If formerly found something magic, Edwin can cast Identify.
So,
I do have detect magic.
it's not that. It's just. Okay, that's funny, and I need to drink some more of this mango brandy. That's good. Okay, so, you reach out with the detect magic, combine with your Arcana check, and you start to feel out the flows of magic in the area. And you're pretty sure that there's something going on. You can feel that they're concentrating. They're kind of like swirling almost in this area, but you can't tell. You can't nail it down. It's slipping through your fingers like sand. Every time you think you grasped it, it slips away. Sorry, fam. A 5 is a 5.
Yeah, sure is.
What
What would you?
happens if I cast Dispel Magic? Does that? I don't have to target a specific thing, do I? Oh, I
You
do.
can
Yeah.
dispel an area you believe has a spell effect upon it.
Can I do that on the whole area around the altar?
Let me see. Let me just read the text of the spell right quick. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So you need to target the magical effect.
Okay.
Or object. I mean, you could, if you have an object.
I
or-
target the altar and cast Dispel Magic on it.
Sure. You
I'll do that.
dispel magic it. Go ahead and use your dispel magic up.
Okay.
You
I
dispel
took.
magic on it.
Yep. Does anything happen?
Nothing appears to happen.
Okay.
No glowing runes or horrible wailings appear.
Worth a shot.
What if we break the altar?
No.
What if we deface public property?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say no on that one.
Edwin, what a bad boy.
Edwin, the cream, you're really coming into your own over here.
I said that out of character, not in character. Is there anything going on? Like, there's the altar, right? Is there anything around the altar? Any other objects?
There's lots of objects. There's mausoleums, tombs, memorial stones, angel statues with plaques.
I mean, is there any parts to the altar other than, like, the actual altar itself? Like, anything that seems like it was built
altar,
with...
It's more like a raised platform. Like, when I say raised, I mean, like, 2 steps up and then a flat area.
Okay, can I cast Identify on it, I guess? Just to see if there's magic on it?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I'll ritual cast Identify just to see if the platform is magic. I don't fucking know. I'm spitball. We can't roll for shit tonight.
Well, while he is doing fucking whatever,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Me?
Yeah. Well, he just sits down and starts doing whatever.
I'm gonna poke around. Because he's focusing on the altar, and I understand that is like the main component of this, but I want to like look around the actual like plinth itself and like see, is there anything like weird in the dirt around it or in the grass, or is there anything on the like sidewalk levels going up?
Okay.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth an attempt at least, certainly.
Would that be an Arcana check or an investigation?
Let's do an investigation.
Alright, cool. I'm proficient in that now. It's so much better than a 5, Jeffrey, is the thing. It's not good, but it's so much better than a 5. It's where like I'm feeling pretty solid, even if I know I'm not gonna get everything.
You definitely feel you do now that you're poking around more than just this, you do notice quite a few pumpkins around, but it is, Halloween tomorrow. Several of them have already been carved into jack-o'-lanterns.
Are there any suspicious looking jack-o'-lanterns, Jeffrey?
They do appear to all be facing towards the...
No, I turned some of them away from the plinth.
Yeah,
they can look away.
Facing towards the plinth.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna turn some of them away. That's upsetting.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you spend some time turning them away.
Not all of them.
So
they can't all be looking in the same direction. That's illegal.
It's illegal. Yeah. So, yeah. You do that, and they look to be, okay, I guess. Remind me what exactly, like, in detailed words you're looking for.
Any signs of, like, disruption beyond what I would expect to see at, like, I mean, this plinth could have been very much made for like a wedding in the middle of a park. Like, there's a lot of different reasons this could be out here. I'm looking for any signs that it has been like defaced or altered to fit other intent.
Nothing here yet. It looks like you caught this. You came here before anything was done. Perhaps
Okay.
they were hoping to do it the day of.
That makes sense. I mean, it's not great to prep a public ritual space beforehand.
I mean, it's not the smartest thing you can do.
It's not the smartest thing you can do, but also we're dumb bitches out here, so you know, there's always a shot.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to look at, or do you want to just move forward to the?
I'm passing the time for Edwin because the nerd that I brought to the cemetery with me is like just sitting and chanting now. So it's like I'm just gonna walk around and look at some nature, I guess.
Okay.
Guard this fucking book, nerd.
The nerd I brought
Nerd.
with me.
Sitting here nerding out.
Yeah.
So nothing. So time passes. You don't. You're very sure that you found, besides jack-o'-lanterns staring at things, you found nothing out of the ordinary. Or at least out of the ordinary for a for a cemetery in the middle of a public park. Or
Yeah,
memorial land.
that's fine.
Okay, cool. So your identify spell goes off.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be any magic about this marble plinth, or not plinth, dais,
Okay.
that you can see.
Got it.
Is very level.
All right. And I already investigated that thing, so I can't really like try to investigate it again because that would be weird. I guess I'll take another look around at everything else around here and see if there's anything weird. I guess I'll when I get up and I'm done casting identify, I'll look for formally to see where he's at.
Okay.
And whenever I find him, I'll just say, "Well, it doesn't look like the platform is magical. It's a little strange how level it is, but is there anything else that you've been able to find?"
Not really. I think whatever they're going to end up doing, they'll probably do it as they go. I've never seen something of this magnitude, but I've seen something at a smaller scale, and that was preparations were done beforehand, but the space was not treated on until today.
I see. You've seen rituals like this before. I mean, smaller, but still.
Yes.
Well, all right then.
We might die if we go in. Just putting that as a precaution. But
That's
we'll probably be fine.
reassuring.
It'll probably be fine. We're not initiating it. We're just disrupting it.
Well, I hope we don't die.
Aw, come on, Cream. You'll be fine. You said you can fight, right? Come on, let's go.
I desire
We should
to not
cease.
cease
Yeah.
I desire to not cease existing.
All right. Well, I think I'm about done investigating. If you are, everyone's gonna take one quick look around to see if there's anything that like jumps out at him in the whole mausoleum area, I guess, and then they'll go.
Nothing strikes you off about this area. However, give me one more arcana just for giggles.
Can I use my inspiration on this one?
Sure, gain advantage. Just go ahead and take it off. Okay. So, you think about the ritual, and you were running under the assumption that it was going to be done, tomorrow, right? Because, today's the 30th.
Yeah.
There's actual Samhain. But I mean, this is just like a passing thought, Probably nothing. But if you were going to do the ritual, you would probably do it tonight at midnight.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yes.
I want to cast Speak with Animals.
On what animal?
I thought you just cast it on yourself and then you're able to speak with animals.
Yeah, but are you just casting?
Oh, do you have to target a specific kind?
Are you casting it on yourself just cause, or did you? Want
No,
to
I'm casting on it with reason.
Okay, what animal are you trying to talk to?
That's fair. I wanted to go find if there's like a group of corvids or something. Because you said there were blackbirds in the graveyard cemetery.
Did I? Did I?
What you had?
I don't fucking know, man. I'm like half a bottle of mango brandy in.
I'm very legally stoned.
Alright, so. Ooh. Okay. So, I'm glad you made that asterisk in there. So,
How to catch that stream, baby.
Yeah. So,
Can't have the police after me. My God.
That would suck. I might do something like make you smoke all of it at once. I'll say you can, like, look around a while and find, like, a squirrel or something, or maybe a bird. What do you want to ask, bird or squirrel?
Has there been anything weird going on at night around here?
Are you asking a squirrel or a bird?
I'm asking a bird. They're smarter, in my opinion.
Bird kind of tilts its head sideways and the other way, and then it squawks back at you. It doesn't, like, open its mouth in time with the English words, but the squawks kind of translate in your mind to be, I'll say there's been something weird going on. That damn bird in the next tree over has been stealing my food. I staked out that hunting ground, and he gets up in the morning earlier than me, and he steals all the food out of it.
If I give you...
in this world, I ask you.
There is none. If I give you some food, will you come find me if you see something weird going on?
I don't know. Where are you?
I describe like the geographical location of the speakeasy, because I know that's where we'll be. It's like I feel like I could be like it's near like this building that has like this on it, but I don't know where it is. I don't know what the neighborhood looks like.
What skill check is this to give an
To
accurate
recall.
description to a bird?
I think it's performance.
You think it's performance?
Or persuasion.
Do me.
So you're telling a story, you're painting a picture of words, you're talking about like the 4-story building downtown that's brick with with kind of shower tile looking windows, like you know the ones that they have around pools, the very thick rimmed glass.
Go ahead and do me a... You could do a performance if you want. Or an animal handling, I guess.
I'll do animal handling.
To try and convey this concept.
I can't see things today, but I'm really good at having conversations with animals.
Gotcha. So you.
I also give him some of my food. Probably helps.
So what do you give him? Like a bagel?
I feel like he's probably got like a bag of nuts. I have a bag of nuts in the bag that I carry with me to work. So I feel like he probably's got like a little bag of nuts in his cello case. You know, it's good. It's protein.
For
If you're
nut
stuck somewhere.
emergencies.
Yeah. You keep a bottle of water on you. You keep some nuts or something.
Resist making joke about putting nuts in your mouth. Anyway, we move on delicately past that.
Oh, so
to-
delicately.
So delicately, and the bird says,
Tippity
"Try his
tippity.
best to find you if anything happens."
Solidarity. I look him in the eyes and I like tip him an extra few little nuts. And I put them in like a little pile.
He hops down and starts eating them. Let's move on to Shamrock and Fritz.
Hey. All right. So, like I said earlier in the chat, I'm going to, before I leave, drop off the note. Just have the address and phone number written up. Yeah. Once you're done work, we're going to be over here. So, not sure when you close, but might behoove us to come equipped, so to speak.
Cool.
I get done around 5, so I can pop in around then.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for you then.
All right.
All right, well, good luck today.
Have fun out there.
Too much fun out there as it is.
You can always have more fun. Bye-bye.
Oh boy. And off he goes over to the what's the place called? Names. Fritz's work.
Oh, the icebox?
Icebox, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may have been pouring myself doubles and not thinking about it. But yeah.
That's fair. I can't feel my kneecaps.
Oh no.
I'm pretty
But that's
sure,
normal for
Hands.
me.
I'm pretty sure that you're not actually supposed to drink this in wine glasses, but I am, so.
You know what? There's no police here.
Why are we in Frankenstein's laboratory right now?
This is Google's workshop.
Really?
Well, we'll be there in a minute. A few things before that. First off, Icebox.
Yep.
So I imagine he's walking up to the front. Yep.
For going to the icebox. Oop, not that one. We need to go to the icebox.
It's so much smaller.
Or if you think about it, much bigger.
It's bigger on the inside.
We don't need that. So. Probably that one. Okay, cool. So, we are back in the icebox.
Yeah.
Fritz, I'm gonna assume that you're in the back doing something or other. Or someone. And
Yeah.
someone knocks on the door. Says, Fritz, are you decent?
Yeah, it's daytime. I'm not busy. What?
There's a tall gentleman here to see you.
Tall and handsome or just tall?
I think I'm pretty handsome.
Oh, did you come in? Did you come in behind?
I'm gonna say you could hear that through the door.
It seems going to take that cue just to open the door. Hey, Fritzy, how's that going?
Hey, Sham.
Hold on. Yes, okay. So Kitty takes one look at you and she kind of raises her eyebrow behind Shamrock and gives you a look that's like, I didn't know you were into that. Walks up, saying,
He whistles at her while she's walking away.
Well, don't know what's going on there, but
You just ignore all the girls that just...
they're only here for fun. It's fine.
Yeah, but they like to gossip. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, but the guys are worse, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm probably the most genteel for clientele, but that's beside the point.
Oh man, I'd like to see Boots get her hands on you. That'd be fucking impeccable.
We'll
What
see
can
that for a rainy day.
I do?
So, Brains, well, Donnie and the Brains are going over to the cemeteries to check out what's what, but, figure we should probably, make sure that we're all kid to the teeth for what the hell goes on tonight.
Ah, fuck yeah. That'd probably be helpful.
Yeah.
It's gonna sort of like hold a finger up to you, like hold on a second and put away. I'm assuming that he's just like he's just shining dominatrix boots. That's what I've been picturing in my head. Or just like he's back there doing something.
He's decent, quote.
What? They're not on him. Yeah, puts his shit away. He's in regular civvies and just like, I mean, is there anything in particular that like I can do for you, or did you just like not want to go by yourself?
If Bear could use a little time in the sun, yeah, it might be fun.
Looks down at his very, very pale self. Yeah, time in the sun, huh? Trails after you.
Come on, I'll even get you some from Jigs on me.
No, don't. We have so much money from the Underdark. I would like to spend it on something.
Alright, your choice.
blown it on booze yet?
You think I have to pay for drinks? Fucking funny.
Alright. So before we go over to Jigs, though, Shamrock does intend to go over to the observatory to pick up his watch. Yeah, I got tied up in a lot of things.
I'm sure.
Ooh, big picture. Ooh, fancy.
So you head off to the planetarium, and cut that out, I guess. So you head off to the planetarium, and it's So Mr. Shamrock, so we have this. Unfortunately, we couldn't restore it to its original functionality. So it takes time for the smoke to build up. The magic blue smoke to build up in the device.
That's fair.
So you can only really use it about once a day.
Alright. Any idea how long it'll take for it to build up steam, smoke, whatever?
That's the best we could do. If we had the original plans for it, we could make you a better one, but repairing it, there appear to be several pieces that were damaged beyond salvage, and so the compensator had to be sensitivity on the compensator had to be increased in order to make it function at all, and therefore the amount of smoke per use increased quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, shame, but it's something.
So,
Thanks for the work, anyways.
Yeah. So, go ahead and make sure you add that Watch of Unwound Time to your inventory.
All right, I need to get the exact word for the effect for it, but added.
I believe what I had said back then. I'll check the logs. Is that you can reroll any one dice as an immediate action, or there's no immediate action. It's as a reaction. You can reroll any one dice.
Okay.
That is not just your dice.
Mm-hmm.
That's any die.
Neat.
And that's a once per day item.
All right.
Are you going to be here for the viewing?
Viewing?
Yes, the Harvest Moon is supposed to be quite clear tonight and the next night. We're looking forward to it. First one in a decade, you know? In a century.
Well, a bit busy tonight, but what else is going on tonight? What's going on with the moon?
Fascinating you should ask. Apparently, Jupiter and Venus are going to be in alignment with the moon. Should be fascinating.
See, suppose it's a rare event or anything significant.
I mean, if you're one of those
Afraid I'm not too versed in the stars.
If you're one of those superstitious people, there's all sorts of pagan rituals that take place during concurrences of the solar bodies, you know, but we learned men's of science, of course, know that this is simply celestial bodies moving about predetermined courses.
When was the last time that something like this happened?
Oh, goodness. Probably at least several hundred, if not 1,000 or so years ago.
Wow.
He says happens tonight, not tomorrow.
Well, I mean, they won't be in perfect alignment tomorrow night. We're thinking it's probably going to be around midnight to 2 a.m. area. You know.
Well, shame I'm busy tonight, but maybe I'll take a night out and just look at the stars.
Yes, excellent. We do recommend it. But please excuse us. We do have to prepare for tonight's event.
No, let me get out of here there.
Cool.
Yeah, best of luck, you guys.
So they go
just as they're leaving, Shamrock just leans down to Fritz. I think we're off to escalate our plans a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, smart thinking getting the actual time that it's probably happening, but also, what is that thing? What does your thing do? Your fun new thing?
Watch, well, let's just say temporal anomalies are its mainstay.
There's nothing going on behind Fritz's eyes. He's just looking at you. Shamrock temporal anomalies. Fritz, Gesundheit.
It makes time go a little funny. For a moment, anyways. Once per day.
That's the
That-
time, but obviously fixed.
Oh, that's spooky.
So, you guys make your way, in the interest of time, you guys make your way over to Kobold Gizmos and Gadgets. There appears to be a noggin resting against the counter.
Hot. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
And Jake is also there. Sorry, Jake wouldn't be there. He'd be in the back. So yeah, there's a Naga leaning against the counter.
Like awake, or is it like sleep?
No, she's very much awake. She's attentive, or at least she's looking around. Her tongue
Is she?
out to taste the air occasionally.
Is she hot?
If that's what you're into, she is aesthetically pleasing. But I don't know what Fritz is into.
Yes.
It's Fritz. The answer is yes.
So far it seems to be
Does it have a pulse? Yeah.
So far it appears that yes. All indications lean towards
Yeah. Snady.
welcome to Kobold Gizmos and Gadgets.
Afternoon. Is Jig around?
She kind of glances around and says, "No, Jig is not in right now."
Shame.
Sorry, no. You're asking about Jig. Yeah, he is in the back.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Is Gullible kicking around? Is she still running about?
He is unavailable at the moment.
Yeah, shame. And one of these days I'll get him. Well,
I suspect he's applying himself to his work at the moment.
Gnome's always in the books. Yeah, well, one day he's gonna pass out and then Jake's gonna have to drag him out again.
Yes, he's very good with his hands.
Somewhere at the last past job. Either way, don't let me bore you with old stories. What's kicking around today? What we got?
Well, we have a sale on. What is it that we have? As she opens a book and quickly looks down at it, is paging through it. Sale on. Looks like something called a light rod. Something involved something with scrolls. It looks like. Yes. Buy two get 50% off one scroll.
One scroll. What's this for? Oh, just all scrolls, or
Yeah, all scrolls. Buy two get 50% off.
Oh.
There.
neat.
And she leans against the counter for a second, appearing to stare intensely at the book, and then she looks up at you and says, like, they also have potions as well.
All right. Might be time to stock up again. What do you think, kid? Anything you need?
I mean, I'd like to maybe look at some scrolls. Not usually my thing, but you know, it's always nice to have some variety.
if nothing else, I need to get some more mithril, but see if I don't suppose you got any bag of holdings back there, do you?
No, but Jake is in the back. He can.
Yeah. All right. Well,
If there's any services he knows, just bring up the deed.
sounds good. Kid, sure, nods back and he makes his way through the door with
She waves.
the practice of someone who does it very often.
She waves pleasantly to you as you go by.
I think that snake's just giving you eyes, kid.
He's just kind of like looking at her on her way out.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah. I really need to start fucking carrying my goddamn camera with. I always am just like, I'll remember next time, and then I never do.
Oh,
That's only a 10.
That's insight, not perception.
Oh, I'm absolutely stupid.
We all do that.
That's a 22.
As you walk into the back, you see a pair of boots under the counter.
hmm.
Uh,
And I'll leave you to draw your own conclusion. So,
What does the Naga need boots for?
yeah.
Someone's having something over on us. I'm just
Yeah.
not sure what.
He's Fritz is gonna look at
Have you considered
Sham.
that there's somebody behind the counter and she is leaning against the counter and maybe they're doing something nasty under there?
I mean, with a passive
Oh,
of 19,
no.
did I see anything?
I assumed that you didn't notice because you didn't mention it.
With passive
I mean, it's
sex
passive. I'm not
knowledge
supposed to
of
say it.
a whore, but I know if someone's as a whore.
Fritz definitely noticed that her breath was hitching a couple times.
Mhm.
I got a passive perception of 19 and a passive investigation of 20-something. I feel like
Yeah,
I
but
should
I have a
notice something.
dirty mind and thought the snake was hot, so
Would answering this honestly, would Shamrock think that someone was having sex under the counter?
I mean, he realized that there's someone else there, considering there's fucking boots and it's a Naga.
No, only Fritz noticed that.
yeah, I was just gonna raise an eyebrow at Sham and sort of like cock his head over towards the snake and wiggle his eyebrows a little.
I mean, you tell me, Jeff. Does a passive 19 tell me anything?
Now you notice the boots
Huh.
too.
He's doing a very aggressive eyebrow wiggle, and when he's like makes sure that his back is towards her, he'll like do a little tongue flick, like
Well, we'll just leave them to it.
He is trying so hard not to giggle like loud enough that anyone can hear, but he's like,
So, you head on into the back, and Jake is back there. He seems to be at a workbench with some bubbling chemicals.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, how's it going? Sort of just casually walking up, just trying not to startle him with the volatile, potentially chemicals.
Oh, hello! He waves enthusiastically.
So, new hire up front, or,
No, that's Gubold's wife. She's watching the counter for
Oh.
him while he's doing inventory in the back.
right. Inventory.
Yeah. That's where she said he went when I asked her.
Well, I'm sure he's quite busy wherever he is.
Yes. Anyway, what can I help you with? As he puts stoppers and things, and turns off the Bunsen burner and starts setting things to cool.
Well,
Forgive me, I was mixing up some acid.
no, don't worry about me. Yeah, sure we got there. Suppose first question is, do you have any more mithril lying around, or?
I did actually get a couple pounds of it. I think I
Ah.
have like maybe 5 pounds of it lying around. Not a lot.
I just need to do a patch job. Let's just say ran into a rust monster and yeah.
And you're still alive?
Just sort of.
Didn't I give him like a... Yeah, okay, I think that was the accident. And you're still alive? Oh, jeez. Drinks on me.
Just glances to Fritz. Glances back. Yeah. Still alive. Yeah.
Yeah, it takes more than a rust monster to kill our sham, yeah.
Yeah. Just quick shake of his head. Well, rust monster aside, need to do a little patch job on that and see if there's any interesting items that I picked up recently. Got a bit of a job tonight. We need to, well, a bunch of friends and I are taking care of something.
Right. How much do I want to know?
Depends. Do you like Halloween?
How much plausible deniability do I need?
Yes.
Don't go to any parks anytime soon.
Right. I don't want to know even that much.
Well, I know. And now they know they're not going to be in live fire. How's it going?
It's been great, man. I've been working on this really cool. Hey, check this out. And see, pulls out what looks like a rod, just like a dowel rod of wood, and he snaps it in two, and both halves start like giving off a faint red light. Probably about like half as bright as
Afghan TP glow sticks.
he did make glow sticks. He made alchemical glow sticks.
Let the raves begin. Well, that's something nifty. How'd you manage that?
Sorry, say again?
Yeah, that's interesting. How'd you manage that?
Oh, we were actually trying to make, we were actually trying to make, little, like, color-changing lights, you know, the light bulb, that fancy thing. We were trying to make them change color when they heat up,
Huh.
so you can tell, when the bulb was getting too hot. But we spilled the chemicals on some wood lying around, and it turns out it does, pretty cool stuff when you break it. And we were trying to, sell them off, and if it was popular, we might, go into production.
I'm sure the kids will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, anything a bit more hardy, I suppose. Something a bit more utility focused for some.
Well, I got this, let's see. I got this,
Also, have you guys considered the fact that all of our players met Rhea and went, we want to see this girl boss winning, and then all immediately devoted our lives to being like, we want the best for her, man. Honestly, with his family, we're gonna fucking do this.
Oh, God.
I love it.
It's what she deserves.
It's what she deserves.
She's a good Sneeple.
She's just really fun and funky, and I think that I'd like to see what happens.
Oh, God.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I got this weird copy. This little toy. It came from some orphanage over on the continent. That continent, I mean, of course, Europe.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was found in some monastery or something, and apparently, you literally can't spin it if there's any invisible undead nearby.
Well, that's certainly interesting. Yeah.
Does it just never spin? Because that sounds like it has to be haunted.
I don't know.
That is dead orphan haunted right there.
And just a question from the Peanut Gallery a minute ago while you're having no trouble. What time is it?
Right now in game,
Yes.
probably about
Oh, okay. Maria's for sure still at work then.
Yeah. And I'm not sure when Donnie and Edwin are going to be done their shtick.
I'd say by the time you guys are done here, it'll be finished with theirs.
Okay. I figure we'll all just meet up over here or something or other.
I got these nice things over here. He pulls out what looks like a very, very old pair of like proto glasses. But they look to be made of brass or perhaps bronze. And they the lenses look to have sigils inscribed upon them.
Ooh.
And there's a little owl face carved on the bridge.
Ooh.
They've got they got what looks like a small bead chain that you use to like hang it off around your neck and you can hang. You know,
Yes.
Those glasses of night or something? Or where are they?
so apparently these make it easier for you to read books.
Huh.
It's from Sweden. They're making this weird stuff. You know, those notes over there. It lets you. Apparently, when you wear it, you're better at remembering things, and it lets you read books faster.
Huh.
Is that like a thing that like takes a minute to get working, or are those just like you can put them on and and then you could just like read?
One of those things you gotta attune your aura to.
Shame. Yeah, it's still nice though.
Yeah, I'd really want to try those out.
You'll love this. Google came up with this accidentally. He pulls out a stick of butter that appears to have glowing runes carved on it.
What the fuck?
This makes stuff real slippery, and I know what you're gonna say. Butter normally does that, but slippery stays with it. Watch this as he rubs the butter on a piece of wood, and then he pushes on the uneven stone floor, and the wood floor, and then it slides up down the step and down the hall. Yeah, it's crazy, right? I mean, only Google can come up with fucking butter that you can use in combat.
That's fucking great. How much is the butter? That's just silly and fun.
It's 50 gold piece.
Does it go bad? Does it? It's. I mean, it's like a milk product.
Weird thing. I mean, it's still butter. So you gotta keep it. But obviously you put it in the bag of holding or something. It's whatever.
That's fair. I don't suppose you got any spare bags of holding lying around, do you?
I think I might have one of the basic ones. Someone wanted a mission or something, but he never came back for it. So I'll be yours. We already come with trouble crafting.
Fair enough. I'll grab that then.
Oh, Sharon, you'll love this.
Hmm.
Google's calling it arcane binding.
Yeah, my attention.
During the war, they were trying to come up with a way to hold stuff together, like hold crates of food and stuff like that.
That crazy bastard actually did it.
Yeah. So, basically, it's tape that only sticks when you give it a command. Apparently, the basic stuff.
Yep. He'll shake his head. Yep, add it with the bag.
Alright. This stuff's kind of pricey. But there's a lot
Yeah.
of surplus, so I got a whole bunch.
Yeah, how much are we looking at?
You looking at like if you want the regular stuff, you're looking at let's see. Resistance on the surface. So the human turbo is 30 foot and 60 foot. So we got the basic stuff can hold 200 pounds. It's 2 gold a foot. I gotta sell them 30 or 60 foot rolls. Military size. I've also got the high strength stuff that can hold up to 500 pounds, and it's more resistant to cutting, mashing, and stuff like that. That's 5 gold. Same 30 or 60 foot length. I've also got so they were trying to make some stuff that only stuck to itself, for like rapid wounds and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But someone spills the healing potion, and it seems to not do any major healing, but over the course of, a night's sleep or something like that, it'll give, if you sit down for a couple hours, it'll help you
I'll patch you right up.
it'll help you patch up. So it's 20 gold a foot, but if you wrap a wound with it, it'll out of character, it'll give you
As well, like double your hit dice, something like that, healing.
6 inches of the restorative bandage can reliably recreate the effects of taking a short rest, and can stack with more applications to get the benefit of a long rest. However, it did some testing, and if you're not careful with it, it can get kind of addictive. The rush and the rest and everything.
Uh-huh. Well, that's interesting.
There's also, I got this good stuff. I only got one roller, but I know you, Shan, you take care of this stuff, right? This is someone put metal strips in it, so now it can conduct electricity, heat, and magic. It's only like can hold like 100 pounds, and it's 4 gold a foot. But I got a 30-foot roll with it. If you ever need to like cut wire or something. And
Yeah, I see where you're getting at.
it's insulating on the outside and conductive on the inside.
That's good. You said it was 4 gold a foot for that one?
Yeah, but I knew you might be interested in that. Now for you, while you're thinking about that, now for you, I got something interesting that you might like.
What, me?
Yeah, you look like someone who likes things that explode.
Gives him a big ol' grin. Uh-huh. I'm listening.
He carefully reaches up to a shelf and pulls down a box that's full of packing material, and he pulls out a vial like you would find a potion in, but inside is kind of like the inside of one of those electro balls, the toys.
Yeah.
Inside is just that. It looks like a rubber cork, it's a cork, an actual like cork with cork, and there's 2 electrodes on the inside, and lines of lightning seem to be strobing the inside of the container.
Why do I feel like it would be dangerous to get that and a healing potion mixed up?
Well, you could definitely try. I'd be interested to find out what happens if you. So you open the thing, and you pop the thing off with your thumb, and you point it at whatever you want to stop it. And it gets hit with a bolt of lightning. Or, as we found out when if you drop it, it hits the nearest 3 things with lightning. Jumps between them, it's crazy.
He's just got there is excitement in this man's eyes.
There's a kid in a candy store.
How much is that? How much is it? How much is it? How much is it?
It's, let's see, where's my bottle lightning? Bottle lightning is common, so let's say
Is it?
it's common, apparently.
Damn.
Say it's probably about the same price as a bottle of Alchemist Fire.
Bold of you to assume I know how much that costs.
Stand by and I can have a cost for you.
Alchemist Fire, D&D price.
So you're looking at it's common, so it's going to be about 50 gold since it's a consumable.
That's fine. Do you have more than one of these things?
Yeah, I got remember that?
Pulls out a milk crate.
Remember that lightning storm we had last week?
I mean, vaguely.
Well, let's just say I was up on the roof overtime.
Wait, you caught the lightning in the bottle yourself?
Well, I mean, he adjusts just to his scales. Better me than him.
You really caught lightning in a jar there, Jig.
Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. I'll charge you extra.
I'll be here all week.
Listen,
Okay.
I know you venturing types nowadays. You like them electronic nonsense, but and you know me, I'm not big on this magic crap. But he pulls out a stick and he says, "This is a torch that you can use to sling fire at people."
It's pretty cool, but you kind of a little bit sold the lightning thing to me real good. Fire is cool, but you just told me that I could electrocute 3 people at once.
Shammy hearing that just looks down at his hand, just a little bzz of lightning comes out of the gem embedded and it's like, ah.
Okay, hold on. I want the lightning things. However, I did hear that you have a buy one get one sale on scrolls, which is the boring shit that I don't really care about, but it probably would behoove me and be smart of me to actually fucking get some scrolls for once in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. I collect scrolls for fun. Wink.
Right.
Shamrock just looks at taking a sort of small shrug. Just.
So, what scroll do you want? And I'll see if I got what spell do you want? I'll see if I got a scroll.
That's a good question. Out of character, Gray doesn't know. I hope that you just had like a list of them and I could see what to get for who. Because I'll be honest, I was gonna get them for other people too.
Yeah, I mean, out of character scrolls, essentially it's just use a spell slot without using a spell slot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at your spell list. And also, if it's higher than your. Like, if it's a spell you use, but it's higher level than you can normally use it, I believe it's like you can use a Arcana check to use it, if I remember right.
So we don't have anything super fancy, but that is on the higher.
Okay. Which is perfect for us because we're babies.
I got let's see, I got something here about darkness and here's one to
Yeah, no interest in that.
Here's one to make you quicker. Some sacred flame or something like that. It's one that makes you hit better.
Hold on, really quick, out of character. Can Sham cast haste? I feel like Sham hasted would be very good.
I don't think Shamrock can get haste. I don't see it in my spell list.
Is it not an artificer also spell? I thought it was.
Let me check. Okay, so yeah.
D&D Beyond says that it's
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you can't do it at my level.
Oh, are you multi-quest?
No. Just I don't get third level spells till level 9.
Oh, haste is
Artificers
third
are
level.
half casters.
I'm a fool.
You're good.
There's one over here that surrounds you in my system. I don't know, some creepy guy came in and he wanted it.
Huh.
Does that
Like 20 of them made, and then we had a whole bunch left over.
is that armor of
Very likely.
I have that spell, but not using a spell slot for it would be great. How many, what are you selling those ones for?
Armor of Agathis is the first scroll.
Should
It
be
is.
common level at that point. So it'd be 50.
The 100 gold pieces.
No. The armor of Agathis is not worth 100 gold pieces. Bye. Scrolls are always so expensive.
Yeah,
It's buy two, get one half off.
True. That is true. So I'd be spending 200 GP and then spending another 50 on a scroll? Gross.
Mm.
Hold on, Maria's a sorcerer, right?
Half character, yes.
That's the Maria question.
Jess.
Yeah, I'm a sorcerer.
Okie dokie dokie dokie. What's something cool that sorcerers can do that would be fun? to
Fireball!
have? Fireball is very fun.
Fireball would be fun to have. I don't have it right now.
Oh, you'll love
Fireball's higher though, isn't it? That's a third level.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, shame. Soon, one day.
I think you'll love this. It's very rare. It's hard to make. You know, what do they call that? Speed.
Yeah, go on.
Imagine if someone made an actual dust that made you
Yes. Yes, go on, yes.
I'm not supposed to sell it because it is addictive, but I mean, your friends are sharing. You guys know how to deal with addiction. I'm sure.
Yeah, I do nothing but keep my nose clean, mister.
I'm just gonna vibe check that one. Yeah, nope, calling bullshit.
Did you just say we're vibe checking me?
You failed the vibe check.
Oh, hold on. I know that you know it's not true, but...
Oh,
Ha.
damn. Oh, wow. You passed the vibe check, damn.
My +8 to deception. Fuck off.
You're almost positive that they're lying, but you can't tell.
It's like, I swear I've
just see
seen you
the
do
inner-
things, but just...
The sparkle of innocence in his eyes makes you think to yourself, man, if I didn't know better, I would think that's true.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, you'll love this. Check this out. This thing's crazy. Right? He holds up a bottle. It's like a hexagonal prism. Or a pentagonal prism. It's not really useful for like clerics or anything like that, or god peoples, or whatever the weird people who walk around in these are. But for arcane people, this is great. So when you drink it, you get spells. You get spell energy back. Calling it a potion of arcane recovery.
Huh.
And before you ask me, try mana potion. It's already trademarked.
Ah, shame.
Fucking booze coming.
Okay, how much for the arcane recovery potion?
Now these things are really hard to come by.
Yeah, it seems like it.
So they're not cheap. Let's see. This is rare. So the basic one's gonna be like 500 pieces.
That is a
Pretty-
very understandable and very fair price.
So, this works like a wizard's arcane recovery feature. It allows you to regain spell slots that they've used up equal to the number of recovery points you get from it. A rare one is 1d4 plus 1. A greater one is very rare, that is 1d8 plus 2. And a superior legendary is 1d12 plus 3. So, for example, if you roll a d4 plus 1, and you get 3, you can recover up to 3 spell slots. So 3 spell levels worth, so any combination of ones you have available to you.
Now, unfortunately for me, that's not really something that I could take full and useful advantage of. However, I still am interested in it, but in your interest as well. I understand price, especially considering it's rare and especially considering all of the fine tuning and finesse and expertise that goes into potion craft. But a lot of people who invest their time and energy into potion craft have things that they need, components, especially the rare kind. Is there anything I could do for you in order to maybe bring the price down just a little bit? I think you'll find that I have a veritable collection of skills. bad eyelashes.
What's your passive persuasion, or whatever the persuasion is in the system?
My persuasion?
Yeah.
I have a +5, but my charisma's a 20.
Okay, so, well, you know, I have been looking for some herbs out of the Feywild. You know, for 3 stocks of potions.
I will say I've never had an opportunity to go to the Feywild before.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you happen to come across it, I'm paying like 30 gold per pound.
Well, I'll have to keep that on my radar of potential things to do. We do have some events coming up that are Fey related, so he sort of like twitches his elf ears and wrinkles his nose in a very endearing manner.
Right. I also have, I mean, you're a human. He's a kobold.
Not a human.
What are you looking like right now? I thought you were looking like a human.
No, I'm still an elf.
Oh, you're still an elf. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you're not a kobold, and he's a kobold. So.
He's not doing it in a sexual manner. He's just being friendly.
Fucking
He's pushing the cute angle more so than the sexy angle.
Going for the uwus ara.
I'm pretty sure you could uwu your way in a cute, innocent Bo Peep costume and it would still come across.
Well, yeah, because it's the Bo Peep costume. You can't put that man in knee highs and expect it to not be very attractive.
By the way, there's one more potion I got flying around. This one came in. I'm trying to move it so I let it go through. To get out of here. I can't understand the whole thing. It looks like a crystal, like a blue crystal vessel with a crystal stopper. It almost looks like a very small, like, duar? Is that what carafe? It's a very small carafe. This is supposed to give you, like, visions when you dream or something. Supposedly, all the visions are true. Although it's hard to tell if it's the past, the present, or the possible future.
Shamrock, remembering the previous night, just looks over to fucking Fritz, just.
Yeah, looking down, there's a pale blue liquid inside that swirls slowly, even with a virus.
Ooh. How much for that?
If you take it off my hands, 200. Just get it out of my fucking workshop.
If I take this one off of your hands, maybe could you keep the other one at least on hold for me until I can afford it better?
Which one? The cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got crates full.
Oh, well, never fucking mind then.
But I'll put aside a couple for you. That's no problem. Do you want the regular or the graded?
Just one of the regular.
Okay.
I have the money for it, but I out of character. I have the money for it, but I don't have that much money.
Okay. Shamrock. One more thing, just for you. I know how much you love shopping and fiddle. You can see there's asbestos lining everything. He puts on a very thick leather glove.
Hell of an insulation. Hell, you got in there.
Pulls out it looks like a stove, maybe like an obsidian stove of some kind, but shot through with veins glowing, almost looks like magma flowing beneath the surface.
Huh.
If you sharpen a blade or something with this, it'll be glow red hot for minutes at a time. Let's just say it really hurts to be hit by something that's glowing red hot. Believe you me.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll let it out of my hands for 300, but only because it's your show. Normally I charge at least 500.
Right, so just quick out of character. So.
Blade with it, it'll do its plus 1d4 fire damage for 1 battle.
Oh, nice. That's for the battle, so full counter. Nice.
Counter, yes, and then you have to reapply it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
I
also
guess it's
throw in some heat-resistant gloves.
very tempting.
Yeah, no, I know you like the I got
Yeah.
some swords in the back that, I think you'll love them.
I think I'll stick to my fists, though. I think I know a few people might mention some.
I got one that catches on black fire. Black fire, Shamrock. It's not much cooler than that.
I'll keep that in mind.
Or, you'll love this one. It's a giant chunk of metal. It's got fucking rockets on it.
What's it supposed to do?
It hits stuff really hard, you dingus. What do you think it does?
The more the fool I was. How does it work?
Plus 2 bonus on attack and damage rolls made with the weapon. Can only be used for either a strength score of at least 19. Deals 3d4 force damage plus a d6 fire on hit. Any large or smaller target damage with the weapon must make a strength saving throw or be knocked back 5 feet. 10 feet on a critical hit. As an action, you can use the thrust generated by it to make a long distance jump launching yourself 30 feet in any direction.
Huh. Well, that's neat, but I do not have the strength score for that.
Since I know you're all about this kind of weird shit.
Is this gonna be that gun you sent me last week?
Yeah. So I got this wild ass thing in Google. I don't know if he's trying to sell it or not, but he left it on the workbench on the sales counter. So he's trying to sell it. He pulls out this thing from under the counter where it looks like he put it just to store it. And look at this thing. It looks like a very incomplete kind of pistol. You put a thing of, like, here, he takes one of the bottles of acid, he slots it in, closes the breech, and then he turns and he shoots it at the wall, and a cone of acid is shooting out of it, melting small holes in the stone, or at least sizzling on the stone.
Huh.
Do that with any alchemical substance. In theory, you can do it with potions, but a lot of people
Hmm.
So it turns, so you can slot a potion into it that does damage or heals, and it turns it does half as much damage or healing,
But it's a cone.
but it turns it into a 15-foot cone.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
I am idea how much people wanted this thing, so just make me an offer.
I can only imagine what the R&D costs for that were.
I don't know, we go to these fucking fugues and oh, Brandy. We go to these fucking fugues and just make shit. You would not believe the number of half-finished gizmos I find all over the place.
I can only imagine.
If you ever want to laugh, just look at the discount thing. I swear to God, who needs a fork that's also got a knife in the side of it that spins slowly? I guess the scientifically pasta.
Half tempted to get that from Maria out of character. Here you go. I heard you're Italian. There you go.
Hey, if you're Italian, insert racist stereotype here.
Pasta eating fork.
You can be racist to Italians. It's fine.
Oh
They're not
god.
people.
It's always funny.
Oh
I
god.
eat the meatball.
I apologize to everyone watching the video.
Oh god.
Is there anyone watching the video?
No.
Okay.
But one day we might hit it big. And then
Mm.
someone sometime is going to get upset by our Italian.
We're gonna get canceled for
I'm
being racist to
as
Italians.
as an Italian, I'm giving you the pass.
Oh, good. We got the Italian to get permission. It's fine. We have the blessing.
I'm also Italian. You're good.
Alright, good.
Here, I'm a Sicilian. I'll give you the other pass too.
Alright.
Oh my.
Fuck Italian people, am I right? All they do is fight Koopas and eat mushrooms.
Oh lord. Well, suppose, don't want to undershoot ya. How does a horn sound?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. I was gonna go for like, 650, but tell you what, 800, and I'll throw in 2 bottles of Alchemist Fire and 2 bottles of acid.
Yeah, sounds like a deal.
You just write something in the card and he stuffs it in a box with some acid, like, packs it with some materials, like crack or anything. Just, don't drop it, that acid's very strong.
I got somewhere to put it.
Excellent.
As I pull up the compendium. So it's 2 alchemist fire and 2 acid flasks.
Yeah, I think it's just basically Alchemist Fire, but acid damage.
Maybe.
Um,
Other things.
now, are any of you getting red hot redstone?
No,
Okay.
I'm spending 1,400 GP on everything else. So
Are you getting the bottled lightning?
I'm getting butter for Maria, also the bandages, also 2 lightning bottles, and the dream potion, and 2 of the arcane recovery potions.
Okay, are you setting aside the arcane recovery, or are you straight up buying it?
I'm just straight up buying it, man. I'm dropping 1,000 GP on 2 potions. I hate myself.
No, it'd be like that.
It does
But-
like that sometimes.
My boy is out of spells. I need to give my boy some spells.
Alright.
What spell have you used?
No, I haven't used any, but for release out of spells.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Getting the butter, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And you were getting the bottled lightning.
Mm-hmm.
You were getting...
Battle butter. Ugh.
You were getting specifically the curative roll, correct?
I'm not getting the tape.
Oh, you're not getting the tape.
No.
So you said you're getting
I will be getting the tape though.
Okay, let me wherever, near, far, wherever you are. Yes. You already have the plastic. There's the tape.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you guys say? But is that? Oh, I need to give you the glasses.
Want the glasses, but how much were the glasses? Did he say?
They are 200 gold.
Feel like that'd be up Edwin's alley.
It would be up Edwin's alley, and maybe he would let me borrow them at some point in time.
Force him to let you. Out of character, they do require it too, so if you do borrow,
Yeah.
you'll have to spend a long time.
Yeah. Sisterhood of the Traveling Owl glasses.
Edwin does not have enough money to buy those, but you know.
Well, you know what? Sugar daddy for a bit. I got money.
Okay. So I will DM Shamrock, the archivist.
Alright, now I'll just need to get a dollar point for all of this.
Theory, I had enough for the glasses.
I was going to offer you the bag of kittens too, but
I got the dream potion as well.
yes, you did. I need to find it.
Yeah, and once you get a second, I got a question for 2 prices.
Yes.
How much were the glasses?
The glasses were 200 gold.
And the bag of holding as well.
Bag of holding rare.
Let me look it up. It is uncommon.
God, we are keeping this man in business.
Let's say
Always.
300 gold.
300, Roger. Add that to my total.
I mean, you're getting a good customer discount.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and then Crime Lord, that's, and you get the Potion of Arcane Recovery. Remember that you got 2 of the regular ones.
Yeah.
Find the DC on the same.
Oof. Oof. Okay, well. Good thing I only got the regular ones and not the greater ones.
Yep.
Fucked up.
Yeah. Fucked up but true. Alright, so that's that. You guys jig waves goodbye and you guys go back to the front. Did you want to buy the mithril too?
Oh, yes.
Whatever I listed the market value at.
Let's see. I believe it was a 1.5 markup for that. And let me pull up the doodad that has what we have it for. Stand by as I flail through pages. I want to say it's
I will
100
DM
gold.
the potions to the people who are getting them.
Mithril. 200 gold for making something out of it. Is it gonna be less for just getting part, like just patchwork for what I'm doing, or is we just gonna call it 200 gold on or wherever?
Say it's 200 gold for 5 pounds.
Okay.
You're just fixing up your item back to normal.
Yeah.
Say it's that 200 gold.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright. The serpent woman is gone, and Jake is sitting at the counter.
Well, he's got fast legs.
Yeah, legs, something like that. He says, oh. Or not Jake, Gooble.
There you go.
Google is sitting at the counter.
Hey, Goobald. How's it going?
Hey guys. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Haven't been around for a while, and
We could tell.
you know, gotta keep the business happy and all that.
Oh yes, she looked quite pleased.
Oh, you saw her earlier. Yeah, I was in the back picking.
Shamrock just looks down to Fritz. If he had eyebrows, they'd be wiggling.
Fritz is just absolutely leering at this man.
Well, as much fun as taking inventory over Pearls of Power, I think we're going to hang out here, just wait for a few friends to show up. Here's the butcher's bill.
Radio, as he takes the money from you and files it away and hands you a receipt. 2 receipts, 1 for each. We could say around this time everyone else shows up.
Ain't cheap. He is so good.
Oh, God.
Oh, Shamrock. While we're waiting for your friends to show up, check this out. I mean, you know how we were always bitching about people smoking and causing ruckus?
Uh-huh.
I grew a brand of tobacco that makes extra smoke.
Huh. How much smoke are you talking?
So when smoke creates a huge amount of smoke and allows the smoke to see through the smoke and fog, each cigarette, or I guess each dose, contains enough to fill a 10 by 10 area with smoke.
How much per pack?
You're looking at 100.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I gotta sell it by the card. It's 100 gold a card, and you get 20.
Bit stiff. But,
This is rare shit. I just created this stuff. This is the first one. But I tell you what, I'll give you a discount on the next one if you like. I'm told it tastes like licorice, although licorice isn't.
I'll take their word for it. But yeah, put me in for it, and just puts down 10 pewter on the, or 10 platinum.
10
Yeah.
pewter. 10 platinum.
It says PAP. It can be whatever thing begins with the P.
I told you it was how many I tell you was in there?
You said 100 per pack?
It was 100
Or per carton?
per carton. Yeah, there's 20 packs in the carton.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Each
So,
pack is a 6-pack.
gotcha.
So that should be 120 cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
You can smoke it for up to 5 minutes.
Let me just file that in.
20 seconds. So up to 5 minutes, you have to spend it in
Mm-hmm. You said 20 per pack?
No, it's
12?
It's
Or-
6 per pack and
Okay.
20 cartons.
Yep. Each cig is good for 25, you said?
Each
25
one
minutes?
is good for 5 minutes. You have to spend it in 1
Mhm.
minute. And it fills a 10 by 10 area with smoke that you can see through and no one else can.
Neat.
I've also made something, I mean, it's not going to help you, but it's a cool party trick anyway. It's a book that's so boring, it puts you to sleep, literally.
Fritz stage whispers, "That's just every book."
Shamrock just ruffles head. I think it's every book that Edwin reads.
It's literally so boring that anyone falls asleep reading it.
Huh.
Crazy. You want to give it a try?
Maybe. Oh, look, there's Edwin.
Hey, Edwin, you want to read it?
Oh, am I here? Oh, what kind of book is it? I would love to read a book.
Here's pretty interesting. Here, take a look.
No,
He's gonna start reading it, I guess.
no, don't.
Wisdom save.
No, don't. The cream, don't. The cream.
But he's an elf. Can he be put to sleep with?
Oh, you're
Oh,
right.
he can't.
Yeah.
If it's magic, then.
Resistant to magical stimuli.
Elves don't need sleep. Instead, they meditate. Blah, 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 blah.
Advantage on saving throws.
Okay, make a wisdom.
Magic can't put you to sleep, though.
Oh, magic can't put you to sleep. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
so-
apparently it's just an interesting book.
Yeah, no, it's like the driest, most boring book you've ever read in your life. Like, so bored you wish you had those minutes of your life.
Well, that was a strange book.
Yeah.
I'm not even really certain what I just read, but I appreciate the work that went into making it, certainly.
Oh, speaking of work that went into making shit, and he very gingerly hands you the potion. Please, for the love of God, keep that very, very safe.
Of course, I'll be very careful. He's not sure why he's whispering, but he's whispering, and he's like, he's like he's holding like a fucking bomb in his hands. He's like slowly like putting it in his bag, like.
If you ever run out of spells in the middle of a fight, that'll boost you back up again.
Oh, that's quite wonderful. I'll make sure to use that if I need to.
Why are we whispering?
He said to be very careful. So I'm being careful.
But why are we whispering?
I don't know.
He feels very careful too.
It seemed like the thing to do when being careful is something.
Normally,
Like,
Looking at this group of weirdos whispering.
normally I have one for you too.
oh, Edwin, take these glasses.
this?
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Don't ask.
Hey guys, how's it going? Did you find anything good?
Hi, Maria.
Hi. Well, good to see you guys here.
Ah, Maria, Merry Christmas to you. He fucking holds out a stick of butter. Look, I got you a very pretty gift.
Watch out. Slippery.
Fritz, you shouldn't have.
It's a stick of butter with glowing things on it.
I wouldn't advise eating it, but
Do I eat it? Or-
no.
No.
I'll pass right through you.
I mean, you can.
It'll pass literally right through you.
I mean, think of all the things that you can, all the fun things you can do with a little bit of lube.
Bap upside the head.
Ow.
Alright. Are you going to get her the fork?
Yes. They'll go with the butter.
It's the 5 gold bin.
Oh yeah. Here's this as well. Just,
This is a fork.
it's for pasta. I've been told. I don't eat much, but I figure it might be helpful.
Oh, thank you.
Maria, you notice a little symbol on the handle.
Is it like something that I recognize? Is it like a rune or something?
It looks like an arrow making a
Okay.
If you place your finger on it, the tines of the fork start slowly revolving.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
I'm told it's for eating pasta, so
Oh,
If I
he's
poke
such
someone
a good...
with this, will it hurt?
I mean, it's a fork, so and a knife as
A
well.
little bit.
Yeah.
It's also got a knife edge to it.
Oh, all right.
Like, for
I will
cutting
take
steak.
this into battle with me, Shamrock. Thank you.
I don't think for. Sure. Let's go with that.
One day you get the pizza golem, you'll be ready.
Oh, the pizza golem.
Oh, never forget.
So ready
Never
Add fork to my
forget.
inventory.
for either of those golems. I'm so ready.
Oh god.
Do we still have the pizza golem stats?
I'm sure we could. Oh no, I feel like it was a calzone golem now.
It might have
One
been.
weapon
Hold
that's
on.
weakens then.
That's the perfect enemy for Maria.
I hate that I remember fighting that.
We
just-
ate it for so long. We ate its corpse for so long.
Yeah, we sure did.
You know, we got a sale going on the light sticks.
Yeah.
They got a
Like-
scroll sale too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sale. Buy two, get one half off on scrolls right now.
Now it's got potions as needed. Yeah.
Well,
Jam, don't
I'm
forget, I
right.
still have that scroll for you.
I think I'm fine, but before you all get down to business, I feel like I should let you know we should probably go to where we're going tonight rather than tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I think if they're going to be doing this, it's smarter of them to do it tonight.
Yeah.
So we should do that.
Yeah, no, it's happening at midnight.
Yeah, I meant to talk to you about that. We were at the observatory, and this said something about the harvest moon and positioning, something Saturn and Venus. And suffice to say that whatever's happening, 12 to 2 a.m. is their window.
Did them talking about Saturn and Venus and the moon ring a bell for me for what the fuck is going on with this ritual, or no?
Sounds like summoning ritual bullshit.
Cool, got it.
That sounds like a lot of like pagan ritual kind of bullshit. You know, the old magic, like from back in Greece and shit like that. Like the stars align and the titans are released and shit like that.
Got it.
Like this is the stereotypical stars align.
Okie dokie. Just wanted to make sure I knew that that was relevant.
Oh hey,
Yeah.
you like books, right?
Yeah.
Oh, check this out. He pulls out a box. He pulls over a box, and he opens it up, and he pulls it out, and he hands you another one of the boring books. Or not one of the boring books. He hands you a book, but it looks very boring. It's a law book.
A law book.
Yes. Check this out.
Diller.
He points to a shelf behind him where exact duplicates of that book line the shelf.
Well, that's a lot of that one book. What's in it? If I might ask.
This box duplicates any non-magical book.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, I was considering selling it to libraries, but I don't hate myself that much, so I promised I'd never go near another library after the incident.
Yeah, fuck libraries.
Also,
The
I'm not allowed
incident?
I'm not allowed within 50 yards of any municipal library after the incident.
What did you do at the library?
Uh,
I'm saying I've anything, and as far as anyone's concerned, I wasn't even near. But let's just say a library happened to catch fire, and I may or may not have been here.
it happens pretty often. Just be careful with the books around them, or fragile things,
Oh.
or anything flammable.
Listen, I didn't start that fire. I just
It's always been burning since the world's been turned. We heard before.
I just finished it.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that box is rather interesting. I'm not certain that I can afford it, but how much are you selling it for?
Oh, it's some minor trick or something. It's like 100.
Uh,
I mean, they disappear a week later, but you know.
oh, I see.
If you wanted to,
Well,
like, I don't know. I couldn't possibly suggest that if you wanted to, like, take something out of a library and copy it and then give them back the one that's gonna fade in a week and then keep the original or something. I can't advise doing anything like that. But if you were gonna, an unscrupulous individual, not like yourself, was gonna do something like that.
I see. Edwin's thinking back on books mysteriously disappearing from the library, and he's concerned. I'm not certain that I need that box, but it is rather interesting.
Isn't it though?
Perhaps I'll come by another time, and if you still have it, I'll consider purchasing it. But for now, I think I'll abstain. Thank you for the offer, though.
Oh, are any of you performers?
Fritz raises hand.
Edwin sort of like starts to, but then he's like, "Wait, am I a performer?" And then he puts his hand back down.
Hey, you play your flute.
Fritz reaches over and raises his hand for him.
Put your hand up, Eddie.
I think you're like,
Come on, Ray.
check this out. Any of you ever perform on the stage? Look at
Raise his hand.
he holds up a piece of fabric that may or may not be a girdle. It'll make you more manly or more womanly, I guess. When you wear it.
Fritz kind of looks his own self up and down like, I don't quite know what the answer to the two options is. Like, do you choose which one happens, or is it just like one of them happens to you?
So, this one, as he like holds out, he holds it up and it's pink. That one turns you more curvy, and then he flips it inside out, and now it's blue. That one makes you not curvy.
Oh my god, it's the garment of transgenderification.
Out of character, I'm really curious what would happen if Shamrock put either of those on.
We need to find out. It's what we need.
Is this a thing you gotta attune to, or is it just like I don't know, like a real nice corselet?
I don't think you need to attune to it or something. I don't know. I was in a fugue state when I did it, but my
How?
wife likes it.
How much? How much?
Tell you what. Come here for a second. He like motions you over and you lean over, like you lean and he leans over the counter and says, "Listen, get my wife and me year long passes, and it's yours."
To my establishment?
Yeah. She likes the shows and there's a couple. I mean, not that I would ever look at anyone like wife, but there are some aesthetically pleasing banisters in the bill.
And I mean, entry and free entry is perfectly acceptable. If you say my name, I can get you in there. But is there any particular banister that you and your wife would like to lean on?
Oh, well, it was, I mean, we each got a list, you understand?
Of course, don't we all?
And you're allowed to check up. We got 5 spaces on that list. No questions asked. You understand?
Mm.
And there's someone named Eve, and a guy named
Oh, they both have impeccable taste.
Let's just say that there was some banisters that I would like to lean on. You know what I mean?
Well, I will say, Ev hasn't really been around the club in a sec, at least not at the same time that I have, but I'll keep my ear to the ground and see if maybe we can get you guys a little more hands-on action. Yeah.
Right. As he like puts it in a container with some what's that like thin wrapping paper that they put
Tissue paper.
tissue paper. That it is tissue paper. Closes it up and he pushes it over.
Fritz is just absolutely biting his lip and staring into this man's soul because he is so excited by the fact that this very attractive snake woman is going to be around. I want to fuck this man's wife. God, I want to fuck this man's wife. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
All right. They've each got 5 blank spaces.
Chat, if nobody watches these, but I just need to know that in the other chat, just as he seems like a cuck, so you should be fine.
Honestly, yeah, I get those vibes.
I was
If
getting
only
more
you
of like a swingers vibe, but
If
No,
only
I
you
think-
knew the truth.
I think he's a cuck. I mean,
All
like,
of the
I think,
above.
yeah, I think the answer is just like yes.
So
If only you knew the truth.
they each
just
get,
do you know the truth?
You can't handle the truth.
they
Oh
each get-
God.
They each get 5 no questions asked guilt-free flicks.
I see.
Iconic.
And they each have one they want to check off.
And they're both at the icebox.
And they're both at the icebox.
Right.
Interesting.
And he would never.
And
ever
I'm pretty sure that those
look
two
at-
perform together, too.
He would never ever look at another woman other than his wife, of course.
No, we
Except
know.
for the 5 passes that he gets.
But if he was going, there may be a generally female shape in the name of.
Generally female shape.
Yeah, if you had to assign an individual a name who might be acceptable on that list, the name might go something like if you cotton to what I'm saying.
This man has such exquisite taste. If it's the two people that I know he's into are Eve and a snake woman.
Why not both?
Why not both?
Exactly. So, we are done. That I think, unless anyone else wants to buy anything.
Nope.
I think I am good.
After we're done, I do need to ask you a question or two. But
Maria,
Mm-hmm.
you walked in and you got handed a pasta fork that spins. And
Yes.
approached
And a stick of butter.
and a stick of butter.
God.
And a pasta fork.
Yes.
Which is very stereotypical, but it's okay, we got permission. So, do you have anything else you want to buy while you're here?
I cannot afford anything here.
Okay, cool. So, we're going to move, if everyone's okay with that, to another screen.
Ah, screen.
What screen, Jeffrey?
the bar.
The
Okay,
speakeasy.
poggers.
Is it this one?
Watch it hit midnight in game at the same time that it hits midnight out of game.
I mean, I hope we be there before
Yeah.
it's midnight.
Yeah.
I was thinking we would probably do that next session, right? Because I want to have Dimitri.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little bit. We are at 10 minutes. We're just going to do a little bit of RP and then we'll call it here. Next next session will pick up. It's probably about maybe like 1 o'clock by the time you guys get situated.
Okie dokie.
All right.
You're back here. The bar's still closed because the sun isn't going down yet, but
Fritz is immediately going into the back room and playing with his fun and funky new magic item.
God. Well,
The combination girdle muscle suit.
Combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
so did you say that Fritz was like fairly effeminate?
Fritz is built very much in the up and down style that is both accurate for
androgynous.
like a young boy, but also what is attractive for women at the time. So he has what could be considered both a flapper body and also kind of like just like a teenage boy body. You know?
very androgynous.
No,
I think.
don't be gross. He is not underage. He is a whole ass man. He just also is like a stick.
Alright, so this makes you. Which one are you doing? Green?
I
Oh, sorry, pink or blue?
I just want to see what happens with the blue one. Does he get more buff? Does he get the? Does he get like a Chris Evans Dorito body?
Jesus Christ.
I can ignore that question from my humanity.
Oh.
You put on the blue, and it's kind of like turns. So you start bulking out like muscular. Your strength scores can change.
Fine.
Don't change, but you become very muscular. Like a
What does his face look like?
bodybuilder version of you. You have a strong, chiseled jaw.
Oh,
Your features don't change, but your musculature increases.
do I get taller?
You're probably a baby. No,
Let's not go too far.
Don't get tall.
your physical stats don't change, just become more muscular.
So he's just 5'3" and fucking jacked.
Oh my god. You got the SpongeBob anchor arms.
It's what you would be if you were born incredibly masculine.
He does like a week. I don't know how to describe this. He
If you went to the gym like 6 hours a day, this is what you would do.
he does like a weird little like sumo squat, and that does a weird.
So the blue what was it?
I don't know, but he crab walks out to look at the others.
Huh.
It's a real jacked crab
Maria
walk.
starts cackling.
Huh.
So the girdle
It's-
turns into
It's so uncanny valley.
so the girdle turns into like a muscle shirt when you put it on, or when your
Ah.
muscles finish shifting it turns to a muscle shirt.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. This is fucking incredible.
Your strength doesn't. You don't feel any stronger. You just feel more muscular.
Oh yeah, no. This is still very fun.
Do you want to try the female version?
He's going to like do like some like weird sexy posing and then scamper back into the back to flip it around.
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave it up to everyone else how they feel about that.
Edwin is like concerned. He's also a little jealous, I guess.
You can try it
Maria's
on
on
if
the
you
top
want to
floor
with the
manning the
cream.
shop.
He's not gonna verbalize any of that, but he is like concerned and jealous.
So,
Maria's like still on the top floor, so you'll have to come upstairs if you want to show her.
Crab walk, crab walk, crab walk.
Shamrock is somewhere between curious and just 404.
Shamrock needs to try these on before the end of the campaign. Shamrock needs to try these on before the end of the campaign. Okay, that's all.
Honestly curious.
Can you pass me a natty light?
You walk upstairs and you show Maria. Maria, this is Fritz, but like bearer form.
Incredible. I love it. Fritz, you look so good.
This is the weirdest thing. Everybody should try this at least once in their life. This is fucking great. And then just
You
sprints
fucking
back
worked on it.
downstairs.
Okay, bye.
I'm sorry, the only image in my head is like Fritz in like one of those like old-timey striped men's swimsuits with like a fake mustache just like posing on the beach. Just, yes, look, I am the strong man. Look at me and marvel.
Flip her inside out.
This is bearer Fritz.
Flip it inside out. Tits, tits, tits.
Okay, so
Everybody.
you flip it inside out and you turn into what Fritz would have been looked like if Fritz had been born female. Obviously without the height changes. And this turns into a corset.
Hot.
Tight corset. Doesn't restrict your breathing or your movement, but it's very form-fitting.
Oh, no
Oh
one's
no, you gotta
whispering
put a
right now.
chemise on under that.
I mean, he owns several. He just doesn't have them on him.
I mean,
So is
I
the
assume
hair and...
I assume Fritz is still wearing clothes. You just put the girdle on top of it.
Yeah. It's like a corset over top of like a white shirt, but when he's just like, "Ah, shit, this is great," he's unbuttoning the first half of the white shirt.
Let's say you turn into a sea.
Jesus Christ, 5'3" and a C cup? I mean, fucking lit, dude. Does his hair and shit stay the same?
Your hair. I mean, I'll leave it up to you. Would female Fritz be born with long hair? Or born
I'm-
naturally grow long hair?
I'm-
Fritz, what would your female form look like?
This bitch has a trendy bob. Just like a real trendy bob.
Okay. Your hair doesn't change like too much.
Goes out. Okay, this is gonna be fucking great for business though. Like both of them are gonna be good for business, but like
Fritz, I get the idea that Fritz would make a really good model for your store.
Oh, are you upstairs?
Yeah.
Honestly, you look fucking hot. I gotta say it.
Thank you.
You ever
I
want to
like-
try any of this shit on? Like, let me know.
You mean you looked disgusting before, but now.
Yeah.
It's not my just not my type before.
Yeah. Listen, not everyone's into twinks and it's fine.
And those people are wrong.
Eh.
Some of them are lesbians, all right.
Instead of doing a crab walk downstairs, he does like a prance.
I'm already seeing like ideas swimming in Fritz's mind about how to use this upstairs.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fucking great. Goes downstairs.
Who the fuck is this person?
Yeah,
We don't
that's a lot.
recognize it as.
I mean, they're wearing the same clothes.
Yeah, this is what Fritz would look like if Fritz had been born female. Not just
Yeah, but
like
we know what the
very,
belt does.
very female.
Yeah, but we know what the belt does.
Girdle.
We know what the girdle does. Girdle is such a hard sounding word.
It is. It's an unfortunate word for something that should be sexy.
Yeah,
Very
it
unsexy
sounds
word.
like prunes.
Yeah.
It does
They
sound
just
like
call them like
prunes.
underbust corsets.
Yeah. Are we feeling it? Are we feeling it? I'm
Edwin-
feeling it.
Edwin
Yeah.
has never seen a
What?
woman in, like just a corset before. Is like very concerned and looking away, and he's like, "You should put some clothes on."
It's over top. It's over top of he's got regular pants on and also like a button-up shirt. This corset's just over top of it.
Not put it past
Oh, I
Fritzy
see,
to
okay.
find just a corset.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was happening.
I
and
don't
was
think this would be a pussy out kind of look.
Yeah.
It would be very weird.
Says you.
It would be uncomfortable.
I was assuming there was also underwear
On
going
the
on.
top
No.
floor of the shop. Just
I was assuming there was also underwear going on, so I guess that's me not explaining, but that's still inappropriate. Yeah.
God.
So,
Uh,
I'll leave you guys to it for a little bit. We're past midnight for some reason, so
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Tomorrow's our pretty much shot, so fuck it. Be here for a little longer.
more booze, more booze, more booze.
Alright,
I
feeling
already
another
drank all of mine.
So did I. I finished this entire bottle.
Jesus.
God damn.
I also drank all of mine, so
I
I have-
a large bottle of
Still.
He had 4 shots of knockoff Baileys.
Ooh. I'm working on my 6th finger of scotch here.
Oh, you fucking pussy.
No, fancy. Gotta drink that shit slow, cause fancy.
A good shit. But yeah, Shamrock is like halfway between like just trying to wrap his head around the fact that like Fritz looks so different with this, and half curious, just like, how does that work? What would happen?
Wait, hold on. Does anyone else want to try it on? Cause like I would love to see what would happen if like the other people tried it on. That'd be fucking great.
I'm kind of curious if it even work on me at all. But,
I would like to know.
Immediately starts like trying to get it off.
oh, easy, kid, easy.
I mean, it's a corset.
Yeah, you got yeah, but bro, it sucks to lace yourself in and unlace yourself from a corset.
I mean, does it have like a front closing bust?
That's a good
That'd
question.
make it easier.
Dealer's choice.
We can say that it has eye hooks in the front.
I'm going to assume that it can be taken off by
Okay.
otherwise
Okay.
the magic item fails anything.
I mean, you can get yourself in and out of one if it doesn't have closure hooks in the front.
It's
It's
just
just
harder.
harder. If it has hooks in the front, then you hook it in the front and then lace it tighter in the back to get the shape
Mhm.
better.
God.
It was
Hand
very
safe
innovative
jam.
in 1853.
They're good for
True, the high stick.
scoliosis.
They are.
Hands it to sham.
I mean, who needs a waist over 9 inches? I mean, you know? But Shamrock will just like take it and just sort of look at it for like a hot second, just
Shamrock, it's not sized for
Can't put it on?
yeah.
No, I mean you can. It's just as you like, if you start to put it on, it will actually size change just a little bit, so that it fits you.
As soon as the workday is over, Maria is running downstairs to see this.
Shamrock's just trying to like he'll go to the back real fast and just sort of like try and put it on. Probably failing because how the hell won't wear a corset? Shit, Clover never taught me this.
Fritz will help him.
It's not
yeah.
a corset. It's
A girdle.
It's a girdle. basically a tube.
Everyone girdle.
It's like an underbust corset. It's
Alright, are you doing it blue side or pink side?
Pink it is.
Pink it is. Alright, so you turn it to the pink side and you zip it up, and it starts. Well, I mean, your body shifts to a more what the human ideal of a feminine form is. So, wider hips, thinner waist, wider chest. There are metal plates that seem to bulge out in front.
Fucking hilarious.
Because it's not like you have memory tissue.
So what you're saying is that this is the undergarment of cisnormativity.
I mean, it's
We've broken the code.
It's what the ideal of the female shape is.
1920s.
1920s female shape, wide hips, waist the size of a pencil, large tracts of land, thin neck. Your feet shift, and you feel your center of balance move a little bit. And then you look down, and your feet are high heels.
are high heels.
And before he comes out, he's going to try to channel his inner Fritz, and he's going to try to strut at it comes out.
Oh, Fritz is hooting and whistling and hollering.
Unfortunately, he rolled poorly.
Also, I should say that your form, normally you were like a dull metal color. You are very much like a.
Oh.
He has heart.
You are very much like bronze.
So he comes out like, okay, how does Fritz does it? Okay. Foot front, other swing hip.
Color with some white porcelain.
Oh, delicate.
And strategic places.
So fancy.
So fancy.
But yeah, Shamrock's attempts are very clumsy at best. Just he's trying to swing the hips and it's kind of just like going out and just like he looks like he's a dying mule more than he looks like any sort of model.
Maria is
Stroking a cat
thunderously
whistling.
applauding.
Oh yeah, just like loud whistling.
I gotta admit, this is a little weird.
I mean, if you ever want a fucking job at the club, I'm sure that this is someone's thing.
I've seen some shit, and I wouldn't deny that. I'm gonna go try the other side. I'll be right back.
Stumbling in heels that he cannot take off because they are his feet.
Stupid feet.
Enough. You don't stumble in the heels.
It's almost like I've grown on them.
It's almost like you were born with them.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
You know, as all AFAB people are, just born with high heels.
Yeah, I was born with heels on my feet. You guys weren't?
I mean,
That's actually, I had top surgery, but they also had to saw the high heels off my feet.
Oh, dang.
I think something
And you
went
have to
wrong. 'Cause
relearn
I
how to
have
walk afterwards.
Heels made of bone? What is that?
Yep.
I don't know what happened. I ended up with cloven hooves.
It's actually.
You know,
every
I
time
hear
you
that's
see
like a
somebody-
genetic mutation. It does like happen
have-
sometimes, but
God.
I've also seen people think that you put on heels when really it's just you have your bone heels and then you buy heel covers.
yeah, it's like
and
a
they're
sock.
socks. Yeah, exactly.
God.
That's
Although I
so
met
gross.
one girl who was born with Doc Martens.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Right.
God.
God. Well, anyway, Shamrock's going to invert it and put on again. See what happens.
You feel kind of cheated because you're not really like you feel like your limbs got a little thicker and your armor plating is more pronounced. That's pretty much it.
He's already hyper masculine.
No, we can do better. We can do better.
Wait, does that mean he already has a Dorito body?
So,
I'm about to go JoJo mode on this.
Yeah, I mean, you're very much
Oh.
so you're very much the platonic ideal of a masculine shape. So large pectoral muscles, thick arms, also a thin waist, but not quite as thin as the females. Hips about the same as the waist, thick leg muscles, and of course, because this is the human version of ideal, like the Warforged, you have your armor plates on your abdomen are shaped into a six-pack.
Naturally.
amazing.
No, I'm not going to let this girdle decide how masculine I can be. I can go further. I'll take off my trench coat, throw it over my shoulder, come out strutting, and then activate armor. Magic armor to give me extra strength. I'm going to flex. I'm going to flex with the best of them. I'm going to flex so hard as soon as I can find out where the button is. This plus a d6.
Oh hell yes!
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Somehow,
Holy
somehow.
shit.
Somehow he flexes.
Oh, fuck. Are we sure that didn't change his
shit.
stats?
I don't think any of you are really sexual, but this is definitely Sophia.
Fritz is just staring.
Oh,
Somehow
okay.
his
It's
robot
not for
muscles
me,
bulge.
but I can see how other people would be into
Yeah,
that.
I get it.
I'm
Uh-huh.
wondering
Uh-huh.
Who am I kidding? At least 9 out of 10.
Shamrock just. Yeah, okay, and turn and back to the back crew. Just full runway and then off again. You get there first.
He looks away frantically. Fritz, on one hand, he has adopted me. On the other hand,
Oh god.
on the other hand, I'm a useless pansexual.
he's your dad's son.
He's
He's
my
your
dad's
dad's son.
son. He's my dad's son, but also he is very handsome, and I tell him that he's handsome.
Oh god.
You
That's
heard it
my
from
handsome boy.
Fritz. You heard it from Fritz. Incest is okay as long as it's not blood making.
No,
Jesus Christ.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you in real life. I will hunt you down and commit a felony.
Oh no.
Oh boy!
Oh god.
Alright, and on that note, we're going to call tonight's session.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's fair.